Sure. Okay. Well, welcome. Hello, everybody. We've got people in the waiting room. Guys, like, don't come on until it's your pick. My God, guys. Seriously, this is the first time we've done this. Lord, slows down the stream so much if people are 30 people on a Zoom call. If you've ever been on a Zoom call with 100 people, you know what I'm talking about. So, here.
All right.
Okay, so who's just spoken here?
It's me, Mark.
Okay, you need to log out. Oh, no, that's you, Mark. Sorry. Trevor is sitting in the waiting room. Sorry. Send him a message. You're allowed to be on. We're just waiting for Sean still, so I'm gonna send him a message. And this is all going live, so this is the we're gonna have at least as good a show as the NHL did. Sorry, Mark.
No worries.
Is there no sound coming through?
I hear you good.
Oh, yeah, no, people can hear. That's fine.
Hey, Steve.
Bonjour, ça va?
Excellent.
Okay, so Mark was kind enough to join us here as our tradition of congratulating the previous season's winner. And
Nice.
since he's been ducking the show the last few times I've invited him, all this family nonsense. Come on,
Sunday nights are tough.
you're a champion. You can't be listening to your family. How are people actually asking me how to watch this live, Jeff? How are people actually texting me saying, "How do we watch this show live?"
It's because we don't do show often enough.
Yeah, well, if Max Lozon is like, "How I can't find you guys." If you were a follower, a subscriber to the channel, I mean, come on. I'll have to send them a bloody link to the show. Like, this is crazy, people. Oh, Lord. There we go. Okay, so Mark, congratulations.
Thanks, buddy.
What was
Long time
this?
coming.
What was the secret to your success besides the fact that I was preseason predicting you? Besides that, what was the secret to your success?
That's a great question. I think maybe a little bit of fate. I brought in Gaudreau in his last possible opportunity and was hopeful that we could get him to claim the ultimate prize, and it worked out. So I want to say he was probably a huge part of it.
I do think there is some, like, the sentimental guy in me is kind of happy that he went out on a winning note, I guess. So
Yeah, and he had some pretty timely goals too. So I definitely appreciate his presence, and that's why we're going to retire his jersey this year, even though he wasn't on the team for very long. I think he deserves it.
well,
But honestly though, if I had to share any of this experience with folks, and I do intend to, I think absolutely 100% having a star goaltender is key. Because if you look at my team compared to some of the teams that I was able to overcome, I don't think statistically on paper mine was as strong as some of them. Certainly, I didn't have the sort of the marquee, the star players that some folks had. Especially my last opponent. If you look at Vancouver's lineup, they were stacked. So having a star goaltender helped get me there for sure, and probably was the ending catalyst what got me the win. Outside of that, something I've always preached is chemistry. It doesn't take having all the best players on your squad. In fact, I think having too many superstars is a crutch. So I would say it's about finding chemistry, finding players who can play together, and continuing to keep them together as long as you can. I had a second line that I formed about halfway through the year that I never broke up the whole rest of the year. And it's just because they carried my team. So, find the chemistry, stick to it after that. Don't break it up if you find it, if you intend to challenge.
Okay, Sean, did you have any questions for Mark?
No, just congratulations. And I completely agree with you with the star goaltender. If you look at the teams that have made it to the Stanley Cup Finals and the DCHL, the goaltending had a lot to do with it. So having a star goaltending is and a hot goaltender has a lot to do with it. And I think also I love the fact that you're saying that chemistry and a variety of players is not, don't just go after stars, go after, guys that can have chemistry, it can do more than just score or be offensive catalyst for your team. So I think that's important, and I think that's something that's overlooked. When I joined the league a few years ago, back in 2018, one Matt Waters told me, "This is not a fantasy league. You don't just go after points. You need to look at everything, and and you proved it. So congratulations, great job."
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And Mark, we can. Why don't you put the Edmonton Oilers on the clock with the first pick overall?
All right. Well, if we're ready to get going,
We're ready to rock here.
The Edmonton Oilers, who did a lot of work towards preparing for this draft, I'm sure, are on the clock.
Okay. So, Edmonton, you are on the clock. You can log in on the Zoom call at any point and tell us who you're going to take. Oh, and here he is. Wow, that was fast. Okay, Mark. So I'll ask that you log on and watch on the YouTube.
Yeah,
That
I'll
way
be
John and I
there.
can. Okay, take care.
Thanks, guys.
For joining us.
Take care, Mark.
Hopefully you get a pick.
Yeah, that'd be great. We'll see. Have a good one, guys.
Thanks.
You guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Good.
No, love the
Good.
backdrop. Well done.
Like that, eh?
Yeah. Except it's backwards on my screen, but I'm sure it's
is it?
frontwards.
I flipped it around because it was backwards on my screen when I first looked at it.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's opposite on one and not the other. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't understand these.
I was looking at my jerseys in the back, and they're all backwards. So
Oh, geez. Oh well, I tried. That's as far as my technology smarts go.
I'm with you, Bob.
Okay, Bob, you have the first pick in the draft. I'm just going to let you know the best player available at this point is Matthew Schaefer. If you want to go BPA, I guess you can.
Oh man, hard decision here. Yeah. Let's just go BPA on this one.
You're going to go BPA? Okay. Let it be
Yeah.
known that the Edmonton Oilers BPA the first pick overall.
So
There you go.
Schaefer.
Steve,
So
while I'm
Sorry, go
looking
ahead.
at the comments here, I have a few GMs that can't hear anything. Is it still the case, Gage and
Well,
Mark?
I think they're wrong because
I'm getting it through my other feed too. I can hear you guys
Okay.
on everything.
yeah,
Okay.
I've got it playing in the
Oh,
background.
no,
and
it's been fixed. It's been fixed.
I don't
I
know what
was
the problem
reading
was.
the first messages.
Okay. I don't know what the
Okay,
problem
we're
was.
good.
So okay, Matthew Schaefer, what are you looking for with Matthew Schaefer here, Bob?
Well, he's going to be one of those guys that I'm definitely going to keep. I'm going to build around him. Super excited, man. Just been researching the heck out of this kid, and his personality is probably the biggest thing that I like about him. I mean, obviously he's an amazing player, but yeah, he's got it all. Personality, everything. Play, yeah, he's the one for me.
Okay, no concerns about the injuries and the mono.
No,
Okay,
no.
good. Well, Jean, any comments?
I think he just drafted a future Norris Trophy winner.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
Great player.
like everybody else in the draft, I can't say they're going to win a major award in the NHL, but I'm pretty confident Matthew Schaefer is going to win a Norris Trophy in his career. So
Yeah.
Can't go wrong that way.
With you there.
So
Okay,
congrats. And
Bob?
you know what? The thing that we need to also mention is that's not his pick. It's a Capitals pick. So I'm sorry, Gage, if I'm like picking at the wound, but you traded away your first round pick, first overall.
I'm gonna say this because Gage was one of the witnesses to when we did the lottery, and what Gage said, like seconds before we hit the final set button on it, like to pick it, he said, "As long as it's not my pick, I don't care." Which
Jinxed it right
basically
there.
guaranteed the way the universe works. It
Yeah.
guaranteed that it would be the pick. So, I mean, this is the caveat to all guys that like to trade their first round picks is this isn't the first time that this has happened. So, buyer beware or seller beware.
Good job, Bob.
Yeah.
Right on. Thanks, guys, and thanks for all you're doing here.
Thank you.
We'll see you
Okay,
next round.
Randy, Winnipeg Jets, you are on the clock. Randy, I hope you're watching. If not, we'll be picking for you. But yeah, there you go.
Steve, it's nice to see the first overall pick not end up in the Atlantic this year, or the second, or the third. So thank you very much.
Like, it's been 10 years or whatever. It's been a long year. Okay, so I'm assuming from the other end of the world in the middle of the night,
Hey, Randy.
the GM of the Winnipeg Jets. Rando, is that are we going with that from now on? Rando? You're on mute, buddy.
Oh yeah, because you're talking. So no, I wouldn't go by Rando. It's just my my handle, I guess. Um,
I'm
so
sorry,
few,
but I
few
feel like
interesting
I'm gonna be
notes this
calling you
year.
Rando for the rest of the time I know you, buddy.
I know, and it was the old me. So so a few points real quick. So first, you talked about trading first and how that usually happens. So there's no way this year. I've had a lot of people ask about 2 overall because I've been in the league, like with the exception of like a 2-year break. Like I've been in the league, and my pick has won the lottery twice. And one year I traded the 2 overall. It was Patrick Laine for like pieces that I used for like a good regular season run. And then another time I traded it before I even knew I was in the lottery. It was a midseason trade, and it was for Leon Draisaitl. And so this is the third time where 2 overalls like landed in my lap. And so like there's no way I wasn't gonna keep it. And then the other note that Steve led off with. So hopefully next year's draft, if it's around this time, I'll be taking it from North America, so I don't have to be up at 2 in the morning whenever we do these things. So I'm excited for that for next year. And then
Well,
also
I
the last thing
proposed,
I'd
I
say.
was going to
Oh,
propose
go ahead.
that, Randy, I was going to propose that every 32 years we do the draft on Korean time. I was just thinking, just for fairness.
Gosh, no. So that would be brutal. You'd have less participation than we already get. Anyway, the other thing wanted to say too is just the my teams, like I'm not a tanker, like so I always try to compete, and it doesn't always work out. I always end up middle of the pack when I don't make it. People say it's no man's land, but I mean it's been like 10 years about a participation. Hit the lottery twice, and you kind of rise to the top. So um, I guess tanking is not the only way to get a good pick. So hopefully that's a good example for others to follow, because I know for a while there we had like half the league just kind of racing to the bottom. It looks like it's gotten better though. But um, anyway, that's just kind of like my top of the draft commentary there for the show. I
Okay.
haven't been on Bald Guys yet, but maybe soon, maybe this season. Um,
Well, you have an
Trevor,
open
my
invitation. It's
jersey.
just hard to schedule when
Oh, for sure.
when you're on the other end of the world. So,
And Trevor asked, my jersey's a Bufflin jersey from the old days, but I might get myself a Taves jersey this year because he's coming out of retirement for like looks like a farewell season potentially in Winnipeg. So excited to see that too. But anyway,
well,
I know there's other.
you could get yourself Jonathan Taves right now with this draft pick.
So, do you mean this jersey, Randall?
Oh no, I already have a Winter Classic version for Taser from when he was a Hawk, but that was my first jersey actually, was Jonathan Taves Winter Classic. But no, I might get an official Winnipeg Jets instead of this Korean knockoff I think I bought in the local shop here. But anyway, I know there's a lot of people waiting to make their pick, and I can ramble forever because it's been a while. But there's not going to be many surprises here with this pick. With the second overall, I'm going to go from the Saginaw Spirit with Michael Misa, and hoping that
Oh,
maybe him and Philip Bystedt can give me some top line talent in the future.
well, there was quite the discussion about whether you would go with the Blackhawks pick, which was one pick later, or with Michael Misa, because you tend to go one of two ways. You usually go with the best player that's there, or you go with who the Blackhawks took.
I thought about it, but for me, with a pick this high, you got to go with what people are saying the best are, and I don't get to watch a lot, so there wasn't a lot of convincing me with like highlights. Being in Korea, it's hard to like keep up with it. So like, even trying to look at highlights stuff, I don't really use the eye test. I was going with what the league said, and kind of that was going to be really big for a pick like this for me. And then what the writers were saying, and Brondell might make it this year. He might be in the league because the Hawks, their offseason didn't go that great in terms of veteran talent, but
Mm-hmm.
even not like if he's like I was always like it was pretty clear based on what the pro scouts were saying. Misa is like a tier above, so I had to do it. I had to do it, and I almost moved back to third overall in a trade that Zach offered, but some of the deal got kind of shifted. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna take that risk. So I'm happy with where I landed up. So,
Well,
but no, it's a good show, guys.
congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations to you guys for another year in the show, and congratulations, Mark Stefanelli. That was an awesome story this year. I know he's been after it for a long time. He called it like way back when I was at Dallas Stars. He said 1 year I'm gonna win the cup, and I was like, yeah, all right, that's kind of ballsy. But then came out and actually did it. So good for him. So very good. Mark, congratulations. And yeah, I'll head out so everyone can make their pick.
So
Okay,
before you
well,
go, Randall,
Oh, yeah.
just want to let us know to send us a message, and maybe we can try to schedule something where we can have you on, like schedule the show at a time where it's more feasible for you. And if we can do that, we can have you on for a show. I
Yeah,
think
that'd be
be
awesome.
awesome.
Maybe if my team doesn't start the season on a 10-game losing streak, maybe I could be relevant enough to make an episode. So, but no,
look,
God bless.
I can only fix the draft lottery, Randy. I can't fix the games too. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you.
Okay,
Okay,
take
take
care.
care. Okay, I know Zach is itching to jump in here, and I'm sure within the next 10 seconds he will be logging in. There we go. There we go. Here he comes.
Like 30 days.
Okay, Okay,
Mhm.
why aren't we looking at Seattle Kraken stuff?
I got it on. I got it on.
Oh, can't see it. All I
Well,
see is Caulfield and
'cause
McDavid.
it's because my feet can barely reach the floor, so
And Caulfield barely had a cup of coffee on your team. So
that's all right. Hey. Well, you know what? I was hoping Randy was gonna take Chicago's pick because Misa was first on my list. I knew I wasn't taking Getting Schaefer, so I didn't even bother putting him on my list. But
so who's on
with
your list right now?
with that said, Seattle Kraken are taking from Sweden Anton Frondell.
There we go.
I think he's in a pair with the NHL Chicago Blackhawks. He's in a pair very well with Connor Bedard on that first line. And I think he is going to end up better than Michael Misa in the end. But
Oh,
right
you
now,
think so?
Misa is the better player. But I think down the road, Frondell is going to finish his career better than Michael Misa.
Oh, there you go. Hot take. Is that a hot take, Sean? I think that's a hot take.
It is absolutely a hot take.
It's a hot take.
It's like Misa's going to be awesome. He's like, to me, he's going to be a 40-goal scorer. And Frondale is probably not going to go score 40. Maybe he will, but I think he's going to be a center in the NHL, and Misa might not end up being a center.
You're correct.
So, but I like it is a hot take.
I see a lot of Barkov in Frondell.
Well, like, I think he's going to be good. I think
Yeah.
he fell in Chicago, and if he plays with Bedard, then
It's gonna be
he's
scary.
gonna get a lot of benefits from that.
If Frondell can turn into a Barkov, I'm very happy with that pick. I'm waiting for it, Steve. Unless you trade it.
Hey, I made you an offer this morning. And that was a serious offer. I would have done it.
Oh man.
I haven't offered that. That's like the biggest offer I've offered on a trade all year. Okay.
Alrighty.
Thank you, Zach. Will we see
I'll-
you again? We will see you again or no?
Oh yes, with your pick.
Oh, there you are at 11. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pick probably had more value than number one overall for.
Oh, I did.
for
Oh
Zach.
yeah, I was keeping that.
Oh,
100%.
I'm glad it brought you so much joy.
That pick there is worth me than a case of beer. I'd rather that pick than a case of beer.
Oh, there you go.
All
Okay.
right. Okay.
Okay. This puts my friend Jean on the clock with the Florida Panthers, and
So
I feel like I know who you're going to pick here.
So who's BPA?
BPA is Monsieur Desnoyers.
Yes, and
Are you going BPA?
I'm sorry to disappoint Josh by not making things interesting, but Caleb Desnoyers has been my pick since probably March.
Yeah, I'll vouch for that. I think you might have taken him at 2. Well, maybe not 2.
Not 2, but it was definitely, I was trying to get to 3 for sure, many times, because I wanted to make sure I got Caleb Desnoyers, and when it became too expensive, I had to back out and just say, like, I offered to move from 4 to 3. I offered a first in 2026, and I was turned down.
Guarantee Caleb Desnoyers.
Yeah, to guarantee me getting Desnoyers. I think he's going to be awesome, and he's going to be a future Panther. So
yeah, no, he's a great player. I would take Anton Frondell over Caleb Desnoyers, but I probably would take Higgins over either of those guys too. So okay, there you go. This puts Anaheim on the clock. I just got a message from a GM who will remain nameless. What is the current over-under of Frondell being on the Kraken still at Christmas at the end of the year? I don't know. Probably not very good. Like I wouldn't give that an even money bet. Like that's a.
I agree. It's
I think ANYA has a longer future in Florida than Brondell has in Seattle. Okay, so Dan, we have just put you in the room here. You're welcome to join us and turn
he's
on your
joined us.
camera and unmute yourself, because the pick isn't as much fun if nobody can hear it. Unless you
That
know how to
pick was
solve
on the market.
it was on the market.
Yeah, it was on the block.
I tried to get it actually.
We had a tentative deal that we both backed out of.
Okay, Dan, you have the 5th pick overall. So far, we're staying true to form here with the NHL draft.
There's a delay, eh?
Well, if you're watching it on YouTube, there is a delay. But if
Okay.
you just listen to us talking on Zoom, there won't be a delay.
Oh, yeah. Give me a sec. There we go. Much better. Okay. Sorry, guys. Thanks for the tip there, Steve. Yeah, man, this is where it starts getting a little bit tricky, but sorry, there's some offers coming in right now. Just give me a sec. Yeah, so I'm really torn between 2 players right now. I'm really high on one. But I gotta fuck. Yeah, it's one of those situations here. I don't want to fuck it up, but it's about future, it's about developing, it's about what their potential is going to be as well. And I believe, honestly, I will go with from Brampton. I'm going to go with Jake O'Brien.
Yeah, my boy. Jean knows I would have taken him here too, for sure.
Yeah.
It would take me 1 second to decide where you took him in it.
Hey, this is unanimous for both of us, Dan.
Yeah.
I think that that's the guy I would have taken if I had 5.
Yeah, I mean, I really like Martone, just because of being solely selected by the Flyers, because of what they have going on as a team there too in the NHL. But O'Brien, young kid, he's going to fill in. He just signed, obviously, he signed a contract with Seattle already, but I mean, he still needs to develop. But I think he'll be great over there and bump a couple of people out of there once he's matured and developed. So yeah, really happy with that.
Good job. I like your pick. And don't worry about fucking it up, because we wouldn't bring it up on this show like trading the 1st pick overall. Just to rub it in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll say this about Jake O'Brien. Early in the season, when he was basically on most of the scouting reports a 2nd rounder, I messaged Jean, and we were both like, no, this kid's way better than a 2nd rounder. And as the year kept going on and we kept saying this kid should be top 10, he kept moving up. It was like the scouts were like tuning into the 2 bald guys, because early on in the year, Jean and I both love this kid. So,
yeah, me too.
So
me
I
too.
don't think you made a mistake.
Yeah, me too. I was high on him, high on Eklund as well. Earlier in the year, I was like Eklund was going to go high, but he kept dipping. But yeah, O'Brien, like the size, he's going to fill in. Yeah, so the talent, he reminds me of Getzlaf a lot too. So, yeah, he is great talent.
Good pick.
And the bloodline in his family too, right? I think about that too. So, yeah. All right, great job, guys.
Thank you. We'll
see you in the 2nd round.
Good luck. We'll keep in touch over Jake O'Brien.
Sounds good.
Okay, so Toronto Maple Leafs, Mark Gaudreau. I know you're out camping. We've been in communication this morning, so you're up. Hopefully, you can log in. If not, send me a message as to who you want, or send it to Jean. Usually easier, one of the 2 of us. But Brady Martin, still best player available, and we are now officially out of the NHL draft order. So that's good. I think we both really like that pick. I know you did too, but okay. Why are we laughing?
About the last comment. I'm on the same message.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Was it supposed to be a secret? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, secret person who I didn't tell everyone your name. Hopefully that's okay. But yeah, that's the how long will Frondell be in Seattle? Zach, I'll still offer you the same trade offer I did this morning for that. And you got to make the pick. So there you go. I'm big on Frondell.
You might
well.
not be in Seattle until by the end of this draft, you're saying?
Okay, if Zach called us right now and said there's a trade, I've traded the third overall, how surprised would you be scale of 1 to 10?
Like 0?
I'd say 3. Like it wouldn't be a big one.
0.
Okay, from the
From the
middle of
campsite.
nowhere, we have the Toronto Maple Leafs GM logging in here.
Hey guys,
Hey,
Hey, Mark.
sorry about that. I had trouble joining. I'm kind of
that's
stuck in the
okay.
middle.
We assume you have issues in the middle of nowhere.
Also, my draft board just got fucking blown up. So excuse my language, but damn it. Yeah. So I had a plan, but now I don't know. I would honestly, I'll probably have to. Sorry, I have some trade requests coming in too.
Oh, hi Zach.
Sorry.
Say hi to Zach for me.
So about that. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna make this pick. I'm gonna go BPA with Porter Martone.
BPA is Brady Martin, actually.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. No, sorry. I won't go BPA then. I'll go Porter Martone here.
You're Porter Martone.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did want Caleb Denoye. I had a feeling he wasn't going to make it, and then my backup was Jake O'Brien, hoping that he'd fall. And man, I should have traded up when I had the chance. I was talking to Dan, and we were talking about trading for that pick, and I decided against it. But man, regrets now.
wow.
What?
If you had asked me months ago, I could have told you Dane Wyatt would be gone at 4.
I had a feeling that Denoye was going to be gone. I kind of knew it. It was I was more banking on O'Brien.
Oh, well, sorry, man.
Oh, it's all
Mark,
good.
I like Martone on your team.
Thank you.
What
He does
you
fit
built so far. I think he fits really well on your team.
He definitely fits with the style of player that I've been trying to target. I think eventually he'll be a good line mate for Fantilli. I think that could be a pretty mean looking line. But yeah, so no, great show so far, guys.
Fantilli and Porter Martone would be a nasty combination. Like that.
Yeah. Just got to hope for his development. Hopefully the Flyers do him right.
So.
Well, I will say this right now. The GM of the LA Kings, I will quote his, because he's out camping as well. He's actually like less than an hour's drive from where I live.
Okay.
He just said, he announced his pick to me, and then his next line was "fucking Mark, ha ha."
Hey, my draft board gets blown up. Someone else has to as well.
Yeah, someone else has to suffer.
That's the way she goes into DCHL draft, boys.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so thanks a lot, Mark. You're back
thanks.
in the second round, right?
I'm back at the end of the first.
32.
I'm closing out the first round with 32. So I'll see you guys at the end of the round here.
Perfect. Good job on
Mark. Sounds good. Good job. Nice pick.
I just wanted to do a quick shout out to Mark Stefanelli. Congratulations on the cup. Well deserved.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, so I'm just going to type. Do you want to take a guess? Or nah, I'm just going to type it in. We have going to LA, James Higgins. My guy who I say is third overall. So I like that pick for LA.
Yep. It's I think he's really talented, and I think it's a really good pick at 7 for the Kings. It's a good building block for him. So no, I like it. That's where, to me, that's where he should be drafted. And having a guy that is talented as James Higgins where you pick number 7, I think is a good choice.
Kalen just texted me that he agrees that he should have been 3rd overall, but he wasn't his guy here. I expect he wanted James or O'Brien, and then he wanted Martone.
Yeah.
Just my knowledge of Kalen, the type of players Kalen likes, I would think one of those two. So,
No.
Okay, I have to stop sharing for a second here.
So now on the board is the Avalanche.
Yes, and I have the Avalanche's pick here. He's going to make it. He's going to announce it on a video recording. So,
Nice.
Yes. So I'm going to play it live, or try to. Hopefully it works. And we'll see.
So, and his pick is like the guy.
The guy,
So
do you know?
I'm gonna.
I believe it's
have a
his
guess.
son announcing the pick. Do you know who the pick is?
No, I don't. I'm gonna take a guess. If he made the pre-recording, I'm gonna take a guess. Yes.
Okay, well, hopefully this thing. There we go.
Yes,
There you go,
that's
Roger
Trevor.
McQueen.
That was my guess, Roger McQueen. I didn't hear anything, but if he made a pre-recording, that was my guess.
Well, he made 4 of them, and this was the 3rd.
Okay.
He
So-
had 2 of the guys that had already been selected higher on, like that
Okay.
had gone.
Oh, good job.
He
Thank
had
you.
Jake O'Brien and James Higgins, I believe it was, but I'm not entirely sure.
So I figured Roger McQueen would go up or completely or fall out of the top 10. So I'm not surprised that he went at 8. He's one of those guys that if you like him, you're gonna draft him early, and if you're not sure because of the injuries, you're gonna let him go. So
It all depends, right? Because I think he could be a top 3 player in this draft. I really do.
I agree. And if
But
you've looked at his highlights at the development camp, he has looked awesome. So I think the Avalanche might have had a steal at this pick at 8.
And I kind of hope so. I don't like injuries being a factor as to why a guy drops. But I don't know that I would have had the stones to take McQueen if I was picking an 8. But I really respect the pick, because he could be easily the 3rd best player in this draft.
Yeah.
So we have LA's next pick in, Jean, and the Brady Martin fall is over.
It ends.
I'm surprised Brady Martin went this long before being
And
drafted.
do you remember? I think I can't remember when, but I sent you and Zach a text saying Brady Martin is going to be in the top 5 in the NHL draft.
Yep.
It's not just the skill; it's the personality, the character, just the type of player that he is. Really impressed me. So I thought he'd be a top 5.
Okay, so yeah, Brady Martin going. Is that 9?
Yep.
9. Wow. I
Yes.
didn't think he'd slip that far, but I mean, I can't really argue with any of the picks ahead either. So
No, I think the top 10, I've said it before. I think 1 and 2 was like set. That was
pretty
one.
much set.
It was a cheer, and then to me, 3 to 10, you put in a mixer and you pick out the player, and I could tell you, yeah, he could be the best, the third best player that came out of this draft, and I wouldn't be surprised. I I think the top 10 guys are pretty much in the same tier.
Well, there's I think the first round is basically like 3, maybe 4 tiers. You have Misa and Schaefer 1 tier, or like a 1A tier kind of thing. And then, like you said, 3 to 9 or 10 is a whole tier. And then everything after that to like about 25 is another tier.
Yeah.
So there you go. Sean Laren, Pittsburgh Penguins, you are on the clock. Brady Martin is gone. Kalen just messaged me and said he would have taken McQueen at 9 had he not just gone at 8. So there you go. Another GM liking the idea of Roger McQueen.
So who's BPA right now?
BPA right now, I'll have to update that, but it is Radim Mertka, if I'm correct.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, and I don't know that it could. He potentially could go for it. Although I like Radim Mertka, so feel free for him to drop to 22. Oh, okay, Sean Laren, you're on the clock, dude. Is this what's on the? We're watching this. Whew. So no big surprises at this point. Like I guess Brady Martin slipping a bit could be if that's a surprise. I don't think that's a surprise. I mean, a little bit, but Schaefer first, Misa second. That's normal. Hagens, Frondell, Desnoyers, O'Brien, McQueen, and Martin. The rest of the top 9. And Sean Laren, you sending him a message?
Yes, I am.
Thank you. Hopefully you're back. We have 16 people watching. I'm wondering where the other 16 people in this league are right now.
Well, one of them doesn't even know we have a draft.
Oh, Nathan. Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Since we have a new Nashville GM, before we would have had 2 that didn't know we had a draft.
It was the year he posted a message like a week after free agency had started. And it was like, when does free agency start? Buddy, how do I even reply to that? Like, people have been like killing themselves, like sending death threats to each other's houses for weeks. And now you're asking when it starts. Wow. So did you hear about my trade for 22?
Yes. I was trying to make a trade for 22 also. Actually, the Penguins select from the Everett Silver, the Carter Bear.
Oh, okay. He's Everett. Wow, I'm a little surprised he went into the top 10, but sure.
You know what? If it wasn't for his injury, he would have been drafted in the top 10, I think. He dropped a little bit to 13, but he would have been in the top 10. And he's a guy that I was targeting when I traded down from 7 to 13.
Well, he was a guy that I was hoping would slip to 22, to be honest. So
Zach is
back with his favorite bet.
I am back.
So this is first overall in Zach's heart.
So that means I can take Schaefer again? Again? No, I'm probably gonna reach on this pick, but last year I missed out on taking somebody that I wanted because I thought he would slide a little bit, but I know this player's not gonna slide anymore, and not anymore first, but I am proud to select from the Barrie Colts, Kayshawn Aitchison.
Beautiful.
Wow.
I don't know that this is a huge reach, but it is.
No,
a
I
bit
don't
of
think it's a reach at all. And yeah, I thought that I thought you had somebody else in mind.
Why
when you
who?
kept 11.
Who?
I
Well,
know
we're
that
not
you
gonna
like
say.
Aitchison.
Not gonna say.
Oh, come on. No,
Well,
that's my guy.
that's for the after show. That's for the
Yeah.
after show. Stuff like that we talk about it in the after show.
No,
No,
because
what if-
I don't
What if
want
I'm sitting
to
there hoping? I don't know.
Sure.
hoping that that a player drops.
No, ever since I got back into the draft and I got Ottawa's 11th, I was taking Kayshawn. I've been watching a close eye on him, and I just like his style of play. He reminds me of Scott Stevens. If your head's down the middle of the ice, he's gonna take your head off.
So Scott Stevens is one of them, and like his IN is Scott Stevens.
Yeah.
And his low end is Matt Dumba, a left-handed Matt Dumba.
Yeah.
The issue with Matt Dumba is he was doing what Aitchison is doing in juniors, and then when he started to do it in the NHL, he had to drop the gloves, and the guys he was dropping the gloves with were much bigger than him, so he stopped doing it. So if Aitchison doesn't stop doing it, he'll continue to be a force out there for the Kraken. So a good pick. It's a good addition to the team.
He's gonna be he'll probably be a number 3 defenseman, and low end he'll be a number 6, but I'm fine with that.
Good job.
Yeah, I feel like he's going to be an NHL player. Like and you don't want to miss, but I think he could be a solid NHLer. I don't know about top pairing guy, but
no, I don't think he'll be a top pairing guy. If he is, well then hey, it's good for me. But no, I think he'll be a second pairing defenseman. All right, gents. I guess we'll see you in round 2 after I have my those gold picks that I had to buy from Jean.
So, Zach, who did you trade for? Who'd you get for pick 14? I didn't think that you had traded it. And
that was my trade with Gage.
Yes, I know, but you had multiple trades with Gage. Because did you give up 14 and 15 in that trade?
No. Here, 1 second here. Out of here in a second. Pick 14 is my Kotkaniemi, Casey, Lucas Pettersson, Ryder Ritchie, the first next year and the second next year for that one. Yeah. Number 15 was when number 15 I traded. I got Lambert, Blake, and Toronto's pick next year, second round.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, right. We got I have Nashville's pick, but I'm seeing if he wants to hop on and make it.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you guys in round 2.
Thank you.
So, he said he's having some storms in the area. So
where is he?
He lives in Michigan and near where I grew up, actually. Oh. And it's always been interesting to me as a kid, the thunderstorms that you would get in that area. Like they would be just like the sky would turn like a bright green, emerald green. I used to live near the Detroit River, and you could literally see the wall of water as it comes across the river. So I'll give him another 10 seconds, and then we'll just.
But you have his pick, right?
I have his pick. I just was going to give him a chance to make it, but and he's Poppy might I got the little. He's typing something. Okay, so it's not loading up, so I'll make the pick. With the 12th pick overall, the Nashville Predators, with the GM, the most successful GM we have ever had in Nashville, and unfortunately we've had a few. The Nashville Predators select from Djurgårdens Victor Eklund. And I know you love this pick.
Yes. That's a guy I thought that Zach was going to take at 11 because I thought Zach knew how much I loved him and he was going to try to screw me over. So that's what I was expecting.
So instead, it's Neil that screws you over.
I know. I know. I was like, wow. Okay. So now,
Victor Eklund, it's ridiculous that he went at 16 in the NHL draft, or 17,
yes,
16, 17, something like that.
he went 16 in the NHL draft. I think the Pittsburgh Penguins in the NHL are going to regret not taking Victor Eklund for years because he went to the Islanders and they're gonna be like, why the hell didn't we take that guy when we had a chance? Every time that he plays them, like 6 times a year or something like that.
Yeah.
So the Panthers, now it's my pick.
At 13.
13. Oh,
I guess you thought that Eklund would be here at this point.
no, I had a feeling that Eklund would be gone because I thought that Zach would take him. And I said to myself, okay, when I made the trade and I acquired it, there's 3 guys I was looking at. One of them was Victor Eklund, the other one was Carter Bear, and the other guy is still there, but Radim Murtka as the BPA is still there at pick 13.
Is that who you're picking?
And I don't need defensemen, but I think he's gonna be awesome. So do I take a chance at the guy that I want? No, because I have somebody else at 17 that there's a reason why I traded 3 first-round picks for him.
What would Matt Waters say?
I know. I keep making reference to Matt. I'm gonna take Radim Murtka.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue to build monsters on defense.
Okay. So before Gage comes on, Neil just sort of logged in. I don't know if he got in or not, but he was trying to get in. There we go. He probably just wants to get in and gloat a little bit that he made your life miserable.
Rub it in.
And I mean, to be fair, I would.
Rub it in.
That's right. So Neil, you're pissing off my co-host. I appreciate
I know.
that. Thank you.
Well, I was expecting because Zach. Yes.
Who were you expecting? Sorry.
So Zach was telling me he was going to take him at 11.
You're breaking up, Neil. We can't hear you. We just heard Zach was gonna take him at 11.
It's like doing double. Hold on one second.
Okay.
You're probably too close to the YouTube feed. So. Now I just let Gage in because Gage has got back-to-back picks here, but I want to give Neil a minute to just talk about why he selected Victor Eklund.
There we go. So originally Zach told me he was going to take him at 11. Originally I wanted Carter Bear, so I was looking at Carter Bear, and then the Penguins took him. So I was like, okay. And then I was expecting Eklund to be gone, and then once Zach passed him up, I was like, I'm taking Eklund. I'm a big Eklund fan. And I think he's going to do really, really good with the Islanders, and he's going to be a nice building piece for me.
Yeah. Well, I think that's great. I'm getting him at 12. I think he's better than the 12th best player in this draft. So
Yeah, he was like my seventh best player on the board for me.
I'm a huge fan of Eklund. I was considering him at 7, and I tried to be smart, trade back, and acquire an extra first round pick, and then thought I'd still get him at 13. And then after I made the trade, I was like, oh, I'm not going to get him at 13. So I started to look at the board, and I thought I'll probably get Murtka, and if Murtka's there, I'm going to take him. So
Yeah,
What is he now? Like the 7th best defenseman in your organization?
probably no. He's a top 5.
Wow. Sorry, Sam Dickinson, you're benched.
All right,
All right,
guys.
Neil. We'll see you back here in a bit.
Okay, we'll do. Hopefully, we keep our power on. It keeps going on and off, so we'll see.
Yeah, I grew up in Windsor, man. I know what you're going through.
Yeah, like it was like really sunny. All of a sudden, got pitch black, and then it started storming. We're starting to lose power.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you have power.
All right, see you guys.
See ya.
Okay, Gage.
Gage,
Hello.
Welcome.
good to see you, man.
Hi. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. Jean, what's up? What's with the shots? I've done nothing wrong to you. I've done nothing wrong. I know I made a mistake, okay? I get
You
it.
know what?
You're talking about the.
Hey.
I'm revealing secret information from the draft lottery when you literally said, "Any pick but mine is fine."
Yeah. Okay,
Gage,
man.
I'm the guy that just traded 3 first round picks to get number 17. So you can take
For 17?
shots in 4 picks.
I'm really curious who your guy is, because I know what you like, and I feel like the guy I like might be the guy you wanted. I hope that's not true, because I don't want to upset you. But that would be good karma for all the shots you've taken at me throughout the
Yes,
broadcast.
it would be.
So
I might be throwing something if you take him.
yeah. And Zach thought he was making a reach. That's funny. I have the reach here. I'll be making a reach. Do you want me to just make both picks?
Well, make the
back?
first one. Make the first one. We'll talk about it, and then make the second one.
All right, let's see if this is your guy. So the Washington Capitals at 14 overall select Lyndon Lakovich.
He was on my list, but it's not
Okay.
my guy. I
Okay,
think it was
good.
I think it was Steve Spick. That's the reason why Steve went up to 22. But he was on my list.
I was hoping that he would be there at 22, but he's not. I had a feeling Gage would have taken him actually. So
yeah, well, we've talked about him. We've also talked about this other guy, and I'm wondering how you actually feel about the pick, because you never really told me how you feel.
If it's the guy that we've talked about, and you're taking both these guys, I think at the end of the day, you're going to be happy with those 2 picks.
That's good. That's good. Did you want to ask any questions about the Linden pick, or want to just move on to 15?
Steve and I have been very vocal about this. Him going 27 in the NHL draft was way too low. I think he's a top 15 pick all day long. Sure. And the reason why I think he dropped was, one, he played on probably the shittiest team in the CHL.
Oh yeah, everyone left from last year.
And 2, he's 6'4", and everybody expects him to be a power forward, and he's not a power forward.
He showed a little bit of that at like a recent tournament. I forget which one, but like he played in a tournament not too long ago after the season, and he was getting pretty physical. So
yeah,
I think that's a weakness that's like overstated. I don't think it's going to be an issue long term. And I've seen some people complain about like skating, but like the Capitals, they drafted Protas, whatever his name is. He was a terrible skater, and they whipped him into shape, and he looked great last year. So I'm really happy with the pick. And now I have someone, like when I do media posts for my team, who actually plays for the Caps and could be a good player. So I can use that now too.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. But let's move on to my second pick, the real reach of my 2. This one was the reach, not the last one. Washington Capitals select Cullen Potter.
I'm gonna let you go, Jean, because I know that you're
he's a
little bit
size
surprised.
queen, so
no, I'm not. Well, you know what? Potter is I think he at 32 was way too low again.
Oh, good,
Like
good. I thought
way
you
too
disagreed
low.
because I know you like the
Like
big skaters and the
yeah,
bigger players usually.
I
So
think he's the best skater in the draft from what I've heard. So I think it's a really good pick. And
for sure.
I like him better than Kindle that went 11 in the NHL draft.
Yeah, me
Like
too.
if they
I
would have
actually,
reversed those two picks, I think that would have made sense to me.
oh,
But I'm just
I'm
a
glad you think
guy,
that.
a bald guy talking on a show,
That's
you
fair.
know.
No, I thought you were gonna hate the pick, to be honest. So,
So
anyways, I
Okay.
have my friends at the door. We're going to see Superman, so I really do have to go. But you guys have fun with the draft. I will watch the rest later.
okay,
Okay.
thank you. Good
All right.
picks.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we do not have Corey this year with his assistant GM. Apparently, he's replaced his assistant GM, the cute dog that would sit at his feet during the draft, with this guy.
Oh, well, Adam is not as lazy as the assistant GM from last year because he slept
Okay.
through most of the draft last year.
That
So,
is true.
so what happened to Corey? Is he like doing actual hockey work?
No, he's on vacation with his family. His son just graduated high school and they're driving home from that. So he forced me to do this.
Did he at least give you the same assistant general manager that he used last year?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, because it was a cute little dog that sat at his feet the whole time. Oh, you have
Yep.
the dog?
What's that?
Do you have the dog?
No, no.
I thought you were dog sitting. That would have been awesome.
No, the dog's
That would
probably
have
with
been the
my dog is
highlight
sleeping on my
story of the
couch.
draft.
No, he took
Okay,
the dog with him.
so here you are, pick 16. I did talk to you last night about maybe acquiring this pick, and we weren't able to get it together. So
No, and I won't lie, I got to look at my messengers. I've been getting a few other messages too as we're talking here. So there's been, I guess, some interest. I don't know if some GMs want to jump back into a specific guy they're targeting, but we've had some interest. Doesn't look like any trades are going to happen. I keep looking at my phone just to make sure because we're busy GMs over here. But it doesn't look like any trades are going to happen. So it looks like the Golden Knights are going to be making a pick this year in the first round. And that pick is going to be from the Tri-City Americans, Jackson Smith.
oh, oh. You know what's funny is I actually predicted that he would go to your organization.
He just kind of, I mean, we like our picks later in the draft. We got Dorofeyev later on. We do some of those later on picks, but he just kind of fits. We're kind of thin of the deep prospect world. He's a big, rangy guy, can skate pretty well, can be a two-way force. I was hoping HSN would fall a little bit. That didn't happen. So, but Jackson, I think he'll be a good player.
Yeah. And he's a very, again, I think this is very much a Vegas Golden Knights DCHL pick. They tend to get those guys that just kind of make sense.
Yeah.
Hopefully he does.
Solid pick. Solid pick.
Well, we like the pick, so we'll see how it pans out. But he could pair with a few of our young guys come up. We still got Makar, who's young, got Korchinski, got Riley now. So we got some other D that he could pair with in a couple years, maybe.
And I think the one thing that I will say is when you announced the pick and I saw Jean smile, that you did not take the guy that Jean was hoping would be there.
Good job,
wondering
Adam.
who
Guy he
he's looking
wanted.
at, but I didn't think it was him. I was trying to look at the rosters, like who would he go for, but I didn't think it was Smith. So I am
Well,
very
it's a good
curious,
pick.
though.
It's a good pick.
Good
Well,
pick.
thanks, guys. Thanks for doing a great job. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, Jean, your gamble looks like I'm guessing your gamble paid off. Like I have an idea of who you wanted, and but your eyes lit up when he announced Jackson Smith. Your eyes lit up like, wow.
Again, I was like, why didn't I take him? And then, now I'm looking back and I'm like, there's the two guys again I wanted, but there's one guy I've wanted, like, and I was hoping he was gonna drop to the second round, because I had 5 picks in the second round at one point. So I was hoping you would drop, and then the Chicago Blackhawks in the NHL drafted him early. So with the 17th pick, the Florida Panthers are selecting Vlaklav Nestrasil from the USHL.
I hope I spelled that right.
That's the guy
it's Essa.
I really wanted from the beginning, and I know that I'm reaching a little bit, and I paid a huge price to acquire that pick, but I didn't think he was going to be there at 27.
Well, he wouldn't have been there at 23 probably, because he's a guy that I very much like as well.
So
size and skill.
And so yeah, and now I left a guy on the board that I'm really high on, and I don't think he's going to be there at 19.
I think he's going right now. In fact,
he's going right now.
I would guess that the guy that you.
Yeah, I think he's going right now, and that's good. That's good.
Did you message Max and let him know he's up?
Yes.
He's camping, so lots of guys go camping this time of year on the weekend. Well, I sit here and stare at my screen. Yeah, a little bit of a reach there, Sean, but I think it's hard to sit here and say I think the NHL GMs get it wrong when they make a lot more money doing this than we do, and they watch a lot more tape and interview the players. But I have a hard time seeing how Nestrasil went at 20, or what was it, 20? What did he
25, 25.
25?
Yeah,
I was thinking 27.
It's like I can't remember if it was on this show or if you and I were just talking. He the GM for Columbus. It was on this show. He had Andreanov at 14 on his list, and he had Jackson Smith in the top 7 or 8. I think he had him 7. So, like, the list that we think we make and we know is, it's nowhere near what it is. So every GM, every team has a different list, and they have players that are much lower on the list than where they go, and depending on the team. So I was looking for power forward to put on my team, and Nestrasil is filling that need for me.
Yep.
So really happy.
I think he's.
Hey,
Max.
Okay. We have a no shirt, no shoes, no service, no draft pick policy
Like,
here, my friend.
are you
I
in
can
the
turn the
water
camera
right
around
now?
and show the beach, but I don't want to offend anyone. So,
Hey, Jean, I have a pretty good idea who you're going to select here. You're going to have to prove us wrong.
Who's BPA right now?
BPA is Ben Kindle.
Okay. Well, I have a strong feeling for this kid. I think he's a future star for sure, and he has been selected by the Blues in the NHL draft this year. I'm selecting Justin Charbonneau.
Charbonneau.
Yeah.
So that's the guy I considered at 13 that I took America, and then I considered again at 17. But yeah, love that kid. Love him.
Yeah. I think this is going to make you happy, Max. I think this is going to make you happy.
Thank you.
If standing out in the beach right now with no shirt on isn't making you happy, you can just enjoy it a little bit more with Justin Charbonneau.
Exactly. Take care, guys. Thank you.
Take care.
I'd say enjoy the day, but it looks like you're doing that.
I am.
All the best.
Thanks.
Okay, that was the guy who I thought he was going to take. Like I almost typed it in. It was almost like an automatic pick.
Yeah, I agree. As soon as I saw the Blues, I was like, after I took Merdka, I started to look around, you know, if I could make deals, and then I saw the Blues max come in, and I'm like, okay, he's not gonna make it past 18. So
Okay, so I have LA's next pick in, and I'm I'm really getting happy that I got 22, is what I'm thinking. Okay, so number picking at 19, the LA Kings select from the Windsor Spitfires, guy I liked actually, Jack Nesbitt. He went 12th in the NHL draft, maybe a little bit
yeah,
early.
he went 12th in the NHL draft.
Philadelphia?
Yep. They traded up.
Oh, that's right. Like that
They
was
traded up. They traded 22 and can't remember. Is it 22 and I can't remember the other one. 29 to get to 12.
a big center. He's a big
22.
guy.
Yeah.
Proved a lot this past year.
So that's, to me, that's a guy I wasn't as high on. I thought he was a second round pick all day long. And I'm not a fan. Like I'm sure everybody's surprised that there's a guy that's 6'4", plays center, that I'm not a fan of. I just didn't think um
Well,
I didn't think his skating was good enough. And the two guys that he was playing with, Protas and Greentree, both put up well above a point a game, and Nesbitt just put up a point a game. So I thought that was disappointing compared to what he like with his teammates that he was playing with. So
sorry, I'm just getting the next pick lined up here.
okay.
I believe Zach is picking for Colorado, is what I was messaged this morning. So I just sent Zach a message. Yeah, I like Nesbitt more than you did, but I had him at 25 or so on my final list. So not a bad pick, not a bad player, but maybe we're not as high on him as certainly not the Philadelphia Flyers. Okay, so Zach will be picking for the Colorado Avalanche with their second pick of the round.
Yeah.
Roger McQueen was their first pick.
And
Zach?
Colorado, I've been talking with Nicholas, and he's been busy. So, pick 20, Colorado is selecting Cameron Reed.
Cameron Reed.
Whoa! That was not the player I was guessing they would take here.
No, me neither.
Yeah. Here we go, gents.
The Ottawa Senators GM is very happy right now.
Well, you should be. You pulled the flax there for that trade. Nick Paul and $7 million. I thought that first would be worth a little bit more. Nick Paul's only a third round guy. Hey.
Yeah. Yes. I think that was a good trade for you. And Cameron Reed, I've said it before, I'm not a big fan of him, but it's because I don't believe that his offense is going to translate to the NHL. So we'll see if it does, and if it does, then good for Nick, because at 20 he has a potential. So, but I just don't see his offense translating to the NHL.
Well, at the
Personally.
beginning of the year, I was talking to Nicholas, and he said that he really wanted Cameron Reed, so that's why he made that pick with Nashville, because Nashville had Carolina's pick, so that's why he made that pick, because he really wanted Cameron Reed. And I said, probably if you trade for 20, you probably will get him at 20, because I don't think he's going to go before 20.
Well,
But yeah,
he's gone now at 20.
Yep. Alrighty, we'll see you guys in second round.
Yep.
Okay.
Thanks, Zach. Okay, Sean Laren, are you messaging Sean?
I did already, waiting
Thank
for him
you.
to respond.
I was thinking of maybe trading this pick or trading back, but with the guys I'm going to be looking at here, it's like, wow, no, I don't know. Wow, I did not think that I'd get this good of a player at 22.
Oh.
Thank you, San Jose. Or should I say merci? Merci, San Jose.
Yes. I was trying to make a deal with him too.
I'm going to have to choose between two guys that I like.
Oh. So right now
He's one of
the
them, Zach.
BPA
He's one of them.
BPA is still Ben Kindle.
Yeah, who's like I'd be happy with Ben Kindle. Like I was thinking, he might slip to me, but there's guys that I'll probably take before Ben Kindle,
I
and I like
saw
Ben Kindle. So
I saw him dropping Kindle and Nesbitt dropping from 11 and 12. So
this, like I said, this is I've got a GM right now trying to get 22 off of me and made me an offer, and don't know that I can make that trade with who I'm going to be able to take. I think.
so you don't think that you can trade it away because there's some.
Well, see, what's funny is because I think you know me well enough to know that there's more than a couple players right now that I still haven't been drafted that I am really happy to get.
So Sean just messaged me. He will take BPA Ben Kindle.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it for Pittsburgh. And again, this is like the third time that the NHL GM, the NHL pick and the DCHL pick have been the same. Eh?
Yeah, true, to the same team.
Part of me wants to do that here. Part of me wants to do that here. But I went into this draft with something in mind.
So when you acquired that pick, I said to myself, he's going after Lyndon Lakovic. Was that the guy you had in mind?
It wasn't specifically for him.
No?
It wasn't specifically for it. I did not have a specific player in mind to go get, honestly.
Okay.
I just
But
needed
it's just the value was there, I think. Right?
well, because I was thinking that players were going to come up and players were going to fall to me. And this player went I can't not take this player. Okay. Here we are with the 22nd pick. Sorry to Josh, but I'm going to make this pick because a player fell to me that I did not think would be available to me. And that is Braden Hoops.
Yeah, that's
I wanted a center so bad, Joe, and I got one.
you know who the name that keeps referring to when with Braden Coots is from the Islanders. Oh my God, I hate it when I get these memory blank. The center from the Islanders was in Vancouver before.
Oh, Bo Horvat?
Bo Horvat. That's the guy that I keeps referring like that. The comparison Bo Horvat, Brayton Coots. So if you
And,
got a
like-
Bo Horvat at 22, you should be
like they
happy.
talk about this kid as like a future captain, and he's got
Yeah.
the skill, and he's like my team needs a center, and I can't believe I just got Brayden Coots. Like I was honestly thinking I would be choosing between two other guys, and I'm kind of disappointed I'm not going to get.
Mhm.
But I can't not take Brayden Coots here. Can't not take him.
So.
Okay, so the Chicago Blackhawks, Chris Jacobus. I'm going to send him a message, unless you already have.
No, I
And
didn't.
Zach, you asked me about whether I wanted to take a certain player. Yeah, I was literally like last night. I was like, I'm probably ending up with him, but I mean, this is what I like to do in the draft to sort of see what people are going to give me, and I got given Brayden Coots. And like I'm sure, like I like Jack Nesbitt. He was another guy I was thinking about. Are you messaging Chris or am I?
I'm messaging Max to get ready.
Man, it was 115th for a guy who was falling. Okay, so how much do I get again? Like, are you not watching? Chris Jacobus, are you not watching? We go live so everyone can see. This is on? Oh, okay.
Chris is on?
Oh, I get it. I get it. I didn't take who Philly wanted. So Philly is now trying to trade with Chicago.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Got it. So we're gonna give them a minute to see if they can sort something out. And
You know, Josh is famous for that. I think last minute putting pressure on you to
Yep.
try to get a last second deal done.
yeah, he made me an offer that for Braden Coots, I'm not gonna take it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like if it was all the players I wanted were gone, maybe. But no. At the end of this draft, I will be very happy with that selection. Although you getting Mestersil.
I'm very happy with my draft so far.
Yeah.
It's I know
Wait,
that
I need to update this. Who is the best player available right now?
very happy with my draft so far.
I believe we are.
And defense has become a strength. Future defense has become a strength on the
Is this right? I think this is right. Let me check.
Is it?
I think it's Cole Reshney, but I'm just gonna double check it here. Martone's
Yes.
gone. Hagens, O'Brien, Merck, McQueen, Kendall, Nesbitt, Carter Bear,
Reshney.
Jackson Smith, Braden Coots, Victor Eklund, Kayshawn Aitchison, Cole Reshney. He was another guy that I thought I might take actually. So, and I would have been happy with Cole Reshney. I don't think I've ever drafted this high a Vancouver Canucks player who I generally am not a huge fan of.
Their drafts.
I think they don't necessarily always draft the same way I would think about things.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, you got 2 minutes, guys. Oh, why is Zach wanting on here? Zach, what are you doing?
Are you breaking news?
We have a trade to announce.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
We have a trade to announce.
Okay.
Where's the trade button? I should have a trade button.
Mm.
The Chicago Blackhawks have traded pick 23 to the Seattle Kraken.
Or
Frondell. No, I'm kidding. For Phillies first in 2026, Dallas is second in 2025.
wait, I gotta update this. What Dallas, the Stars, that'll be there. Okay, so this pick goes to Chicago.
And then it doesn't matter now because there's another 2026 pick, and then Kraken also give him Chicago second in 2026.
Okay, so the only 2025 picks are this pick that we're
Yes,
on,
is Dallas
and the
yeah.
second round pick.
Yeah, that's correct. And I also get $2 million, and I also get $2 million in the deal, but that doesn't really matter.
Okay, so
The Seattle Kraken.
hold on.
Okay.
Gotta make it look official. Okay, you can announce the pick.
The Seattle Kraken are proud to select from the University of Wisconsin, Logan Hensler.
Logan Hensler. There we go.
All right, we'll see you guys in.
I think you got an NHL player there.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's great.
I honestly thought he was
That's
going
great,
to. I thought Jean was going to take him at 17, and then he kept falling. And I've been messaging GMs to try and get back in that late first, and then Chicago wanted to do a deal. So
yeah, I wasn't looking.
I need defensemen too. So
I wasn't looking to acquire any defensemen this year.
Yeah,
unless somebody dropped to me like Merdka.
Yeah, and I'll take a 6'3" defenseman. Good. Yep.
He can skate too. Like
Yeah,
I think that what impressed me the most about watching him was his skating. Of all the defensemen, maybe, well, I guess excluding Schaefer, I think he's the best skater of the lot.
Yeah.
So, there's two defensemen that I really wanted, or three. I've gotten one of them, and then Hensler drops. I'm like, oh, I'll take another, and then the other one, I'm like, he might go to the second round, but if he doesn't, it's all right. I'm happy with Hensler.
Okay, well,
all
right.
Good job, Zach.
We got Max. Nice Max is back on the clock here.
Yeah, he said he was up, he was ready, and so.
Oh, okay. Did he put a shirt on at least this time?
A few minutes ago, he said he was ready. I think he's just trying to get out of the water right now and dry up.
I think if we had more female in the audience, maybe they'd want him to do that live. Well, I guess some male, like we're not doing nothing wrong with that. Okay, so Logan Hensler going to Seattle. I think that's a good move. And he didn't give up too much to get there.
No. A first in 2026, a second in 2026, and a second in 2024. He did better than I did.
Okay, Max, is your shirt on this time?
Nope. But that
but if
freaking
YouTube
Kraken guy
shuts us
stole my
down,
guy. Give me a sec there. I just need to look at the list. Who's the best available player?
Cole Reshny.
Cole Reshny.
All right. I will go with William Horkoff.
William Horkoff.
Okay, son of Sean Horkoff.
Yes. I think he played better once he went to Michigan and then the NCAA than he did when he was playing for the US team and the USHL. So,
Thanks, guys.
Okay, thank
Good
you
pick.
very much. Are you in the second round? Okay, well, we'll never find out. Nashville, Neil, back on the clock. This is wow. This draft is blowing me away right now. Where people are going.
we
who's-
might want to keep Neil on for because he's got 25, 28, 30, and 31.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I now have a GM talking to me about 29, pick 29, trading up to get 29. So people are starting to see that players are falling here. Yeah, Ben Kindle's gone. Okay, the pick is in.
Pick is in.
Going to the Nashville Predators at pick 25. Will Rushney. And he can't argue with that bet. At 25.
No. Like
I mean, that
he
does
was
change from
dropping.
our-
So
the BPA is going to be a guy that's going to be there for a bit, I think. How do you spell Piotr Andreanov? Apparently, that was the guy that Philly's been trying to trade up for, too. So I guess Philly's out of the trying to. Hey, Josh, I almost took him at 22. So like I like him and Braden Coots about the same. Okay, how do I spell Andreanov? Did I get it right? Yanov. Andreanov.
yeah, there's an A instead of an O. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll make sure because you could be there for a while.
Yes.
Minnesota Wild, Jake, you are on the clock. We had talked yesterday about interestingly, I'll say this to the league, the same offer I made to San Jose for 22. Minnesota Wild at 26 turned me down. So I know he wants to make this pick, and I think he's going to be. I think you're still getting good players here. Like this is. There's some guys that.
Mm-hmm. There's still a lot of good players.
Yeah.
We're going an hour and a half and we're at pick 26. I think the NHL draft after an hour and a half, they were at pick 5. Who's next after that? Flax. I think Flax is watching. So is Jake
He's communicating with me. We were a little bit talking trade, so
okay.
I just backed out. Like I was thinking of trading up because there's a guy I really want, but if he's not there, is it really worth it? I don't know.
Okay.
So he is on the board here. Wow. Yeah, I was surprised William Horkoff went at 24, to be honest. I thought he might fall a little bit. It'll be interesting to watch him play in Michigan this year. He'll get more ice time.
Yeah, no, Orkoff is played really well at Michigan, and I think he would be he'd be like a good addition for them.
Okay, pick is in. We have, going to Minnesota Wild, the first goalie of the draft, Josh Ravensburger.
Josh Ravensbergen.
Yep,
He was number one on many people's lists. So
except not apparently not Columbus Blue Jackets.
no. So he's
He was a
got the
guy I was
size.
considering at 29. To be very honest, I would have happily taken him at 29.
No.
Okay, so Flax is up. We have Felix. I'm assuming Felix is Flax
Yeah.
coming in here. He's going to make the pick.
Relax.
Ta-da!
Can you hear me?
Yes,
No.
we can. Are you at the beach too?
No, I'm home.
Okay.
Sorry, we're going to request that you make the pick in French.
In French?
En français. We never get picks announced in French.
Je peux faire une annonce en français, mais je vais pas faire le pic. Les New York Islanders ont un échange à vous annoncer avec les Canadiens de Montréal.
Ooh.
So,
All right, who did
Eric
we?
is joining the draft.
pick 27 go to Montreal for Olivier Banque and $5 million.
Oh, so you've traded the pick.
I trade the
Yes.
pick. I just want to make my announcement here because I'm active. Now Montreal's on the clock. Thank you.
Nice
Olivier.
pick.
Okay, so Montreal is on. What was in the trade? I didn't get all the. There was money involved. I know that.
$5 million and Oliver Bonk for pick 27.
Okay,
So
so
to recap, for pick 17, just for Jean Brisson's benefits, and a few, and I think it was Trevor also. Flax for pick 17 got Oliver Bonk, $5 million, and 2 first-round picks in 2026.
okay, Montreal has traded the pick to St. Louis.
Really? I didn't get that.
You traded the pick. You traded for. He just sent me a message. I just want to make sure I get this right. I mean, that's fine, but it's not. You don't see that every day. Hey, St. Louis is on the clock. Max, you're up again. don't know why we had to do it this way, but
I'm back. The Beach Boys back.
It's
okay. So
it's great television.
yeah, it's gripping. It's gripping television.
Yeah. So if you want the rundown of the trade,
Just I want to know any picks that for this year's draft.
sorry.
Any other picks besides this one?
No, no.
Okay, then I don't care.
Okay.
You guys can sort it out.
So Hannafin's leaving the Blues. I want to thank Hannafin for his services. So with the 27th pick, I am, fuck's sakes, I lost. All right. I am not trading. I am picking off the board Maxim Shabanov.
Oh, there he goes.
Woo-hoo!
There he goes.
Max Shabanov
Woo. Maxime
went off the
Shabanov.
board.
Boom. Our first. Sorry, Ian. He's gone,
He-
Ian. I know you are. Ian right now is cursing and.
You know what? No, I think Ian is celebrating because an off the board pick went in the first round again this year.
Yeah.
And
And
it wasn't him.
It wasn't him.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Did not see that one coming, but great. I'm actually happy he went in the first round. I think this is one of the few guys that I would think about.
I think he deserved to be there for sure.
Yeah. Well done, Max.
All right.
Max
Now I'm
picking
officially
Max.
clocking out. I'm going in the water because it's freaking boiling. So great job, guys. Thank you for taking the time to do this.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank
See ya.
you.
Good job. Nice draft.
Thanks.
There you go, Jean.
The
There you
Blues
go.
end up with Shabanov, Justin Carbonneau, and William Orkoff. That's a
line.
good.
That's a line.
Yeah, it's a line.
Ah,
Good start to the rebuild.
that's a good line.
Yeah.
And if Shabanov can make those moves, man, that's sick. Okay, Neil, you're back up here. Okay, I am going to message Neil.
Yeah. Tell Neil to stay on because he's next.
Yeah.
And
And then
next.
it's me.
And next.
And then it's
and
him.
next.
So there you go. Oh my God. Boom. We got the pick. I'm gonna tell him to log in now. I'll give him a couple seconds. Maybe he doesn't want to.
So
I
yes,
think
we
I like
are
this pick
doing.
more than you do. I like this pick more than you do.
We are doing 2 rounds today.
We
Right?
are doing 2 rounds today. Yep. Is someone
So-
asking? We're gonna take a
yes.
break after round 1, though.
Yes. Yes.
Like I need to go to the bathroom, and my coffee has been empty for at least 5 or 6 picks. So,
Yeah. I agree.
and maybe I'll put my Sens jersey on. I am wearing the Ottawa Charge T-shirt though.
Oh, I'm wearing the
I saw the boobs.
the 2 boobs. The
Maybe
2
that's
boobs
maybe that's
talking
exactly maybe that's exactly what they're trying to say, right?
hockey.
Look at
2
those
boobs
2
talking
boobs.
hockey.
Okay, I'm just gonna write the pick in here. He went with from the where is it here on my list? From Madison of the USHL, Riker Lee.
Riker Lee. It's, you know what? Skills wise, he's there. And I'm not surprised that the Predators took him because he can afford to take a few swings with the amount of picks that he has.
Yeah,
So
I was
adding
guessing that he was taking Shabanov here at this pick.
Eklund, Rashny, and Riker Lee, I think is pretty good for him. So
Okay.
yeah, I was expecting Neil to take Shabanov.
Well,
That was my
Jean,
guess. So who are you
This
going to
might-
take?
Jean, if you don't already know, like I'd be very surprised if you don't know. But I am like just dying that this guy is still there for me.
Yes.
The
I know.
Ottawa Senators are really, really happy to be selected from Ryan Noranda of the QMJHL, Bill Zonin. Boom!
See, I thought you had somebody else in mind because you told me that you were going after somebody else, but Zonin dropping
I
to
never
you from
thought Zonin
22.
would be there. I
Yeah.
never thought Zonin would be there.
Zonin dropping to you because I completely he was oh no, he's not the BPA, but he's the second BPA. So
Like
nice pick. Nice pickup.
I like I wanted to go D here, but I could not turn down Bill Zonin. I could not pass on Bill Zonin. I mean, it changes everything on my draft strategy from here on. But holy shit. Anyone who says that this guy has a low ceiling, I don't know what they're talking about. Like if you need to watch this kid play. You need to watch this kid play. Okay, so Neil, you're up for two. Give me two, Neil. Two picks. And then the Leafs. Oh, Jean, I know you're gonna like this. I'm pretty sure you're gonna like this pick. From UFA of the MHL, Alexander Zurowski.
Yes, I do. I've been considering trading up because he's been. I thought that the Flax was going to take him at 27, and then he traded away. And then I've been looking at the board and seeing him drop. So, very, yeah.
Yeah, I think he was like the first pick of the second round.
34, second pick.
Second pick, okay. Like, damn. That was like that's a good pick. We also have the next pick in. This one, I'm not as big on this player as a lot of people were, but he slipped in the NHL draft. I think I've given enough that John knows who we're talking about. From the Erie Otters of the OHL, Malcolm Spence. I'd like to know why he dropped in the NHL. That would be my only question because I think he went too late in the NHL draft, to be honest.
Yes, I agree with you. I think he went too late, and I think he belonged in the first round. It might have been because they took away like a half an inch of his height at the combine.
It came out that he lied about his height or something. Like apparently scouts are making a big deal.
No, it was the last time he was measured by by scouts. He was measured at 6'2", and then when he was measured at the combine, he was like 6'1.5". So he was upset about that.
Okay, Mark Gaudreau, you are up with the last pick of the first round. Then we'll take a break, and then we'll come back at her in the second round. So Marky, send him a message. Make sure he knows. Okay, Mark, what are we doing here? How far do you think Andreyanov is going to fall here? where do you think someone? I guess it'll be somebody who just AWOLs.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a BPA, somebody that is not there in the second round. So
I still got the same player I wanted. I wanted to move up with Minnesota to get Bills on it. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to gamble. And I still got Bills on it without giving up a third round pick.
So Ian mentioned that the Shabanov went before the pick that he's considering. So
Okay, we have Mark Gaudreau with the last pick of the first round. Keep going, Jen. Go.
So he's liking the trade that I made with him for Batherson last year, where he gave up his first round pick this year, which was would have been 29.
So Mark.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Great.
You weren't able to trade 32?
I think he was trying to trade up
I
with
received
me, actually.
Yeah, and I was trying to trade up with Steve, but the guy I wanted got picked before anything really became anything, and I got an offer late, just a couple minutes ago, but I don't think I can do it. So I guess my board's a little decimated still. I guess I will go with Sasha Boumediene.
Okay, I know Jean likes that. Sure.
Yes, I think he's gonna be I think he was the youngest defenseman in the NCAA this year, or the youngest player.
Yeah, he was one of the youngest guys.
Yeah. So if he at the youngest player in the NCAA can play and do well, I think you ended up with a good pick at pick 32.
Yeah, I deliberated about it a lot. There were a couple forwards on my list that I wanted, but my prospect pool is kind of forward heavy. And while I do have some decent defensemen, I wanted to beef that up a bit. So this kind of worked out for me in the long run. It's nothing like yours, Jean. My D pool is nothing like yours, but we can only aspire to such greatness.
You don't have any picks in the second round, eh?
No, I don't have any picks in the second round. I got to go meet my family at the beach there. So,
Okay, but I think the third round there's going to still be some guys that'll be there. Defense.
Yeah. So I think I have one at 73 in the third round or somewhere around there. So I'm pretty, I'm pretty locked in on the later rounds. I didn't do any research for the second, so I knew I didn't have anybody.
Okay. Well,
all right, guys. Well, thank you.
Have a
great
one.
break.
Right now it's 2:50. What do you say, Jean? At 10 after 3, we start round 2.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so I'll leave this up. People can stare at this, but I'm going to take a break, go to the bathroom, refill my coffee, maybe have a sandwich or something, and we'll be back. Oh, wow, we have a trade to announce here.
We do.
Yes, Nashville has acquired 3 second-round picks.
Nashville
is
has
it-
acquired 3.
Yeah, all from the Islanders. Pick number 49. Pick number 53.
And 54.
And pick 54.
That gives them 7 picks in the second round.
Not many.
Hmm?
I haven't counted, so like I'm taking your word for it, 7 picks. But that's there's still guys though. Like this is every year we play them, you know. Okay, so yeah, that's official. We have 3 picks going from the Islanders to the Predators, the second round picks. 49, 53, and 54. I don't know any of the other specs involved in the trade, but I've just gotten the message from both GMs. So thank you guys for that. Appreciate it. And it's 3:10, so we can get started here.
Flax is trading all of his picks for players or prospects that are in cash that are now. So
Okay, so we're back and we're gonna get started here. So we're gonna put Edmonton Oilers on the clock here. BPA is, let's go back and paste that.
Andrianov.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this though, as opposed to writing the whole freaking thing again. There we go. Okay, so Pyotr Andrianov is best player available. Edmonton Oilers, you are officially on the clock, Bob. So let's get you back in here and tell us who you want. Only 1 pick from Edmonton there in that first round. I mean, it was a big one. I think he's putting his stock more in next year's draft than this year. So
the trade, while Bob is coming on, it's Cooley and Witherspoon for 3 seconds and $3 million in cash. So Flax wanted Will Cooley to add to his team now because Witherspoon is just a player. Bob, welcome back.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good, you?
Oh, not bad, not bad. Just been patiently waiting.
Kicking off the second round, let's hope that you make as good a splash as you did kicking off the first round.
All right, well, I hope so. So I'm gonna go with another left-handed D-man, a hulking of a guy, and I'm gonna take Simon Wang, aka Hixie Wang. I have no idea how to spell that or pronounce that first name.
Well, you're looking at the wrong
Simon.
guy if you think I'm gonna get it.
It's Simon.
Yeah, that's they also call him whatever that other name is.
Supposedly he doesn't want to go by Simon anymore.
Oh, really?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, we will, if necessary, I will change it. If that's the case, then I will respect his wishes.
Yes.
Sounds good. Right on.
Let me see what's on Hockey DB. I will go by whatever is on Hockey DB. Oji Wang it is. So that's what we'll go with. We
All
want to be
right.
respectful of what a player wants.
Yeah, I
Oji
figured he
Wang,
went
here
33 in the real league. Might as well go 33 in this league, right?
lots of upside. Lots of upside. It's just, are
Yeah.
you willing to wait? Are you
Yeah.
willing to wait on it?
Yeah. Such a big kid that can skate. Yeah, worth the swing, worth the wait.
Okay, is that your last pick?
No, he's
No, I got
got
another one coming up in
36.
yeah,
Oh, so why don't you just stay on while we're waiting?
I'll do that.
Oh my. Jean, I have Vancouver's pick.
Yes.
Did you get it as well?
No, he just told me that he sent it to you.
We have going to the Vancouver Canucks. Pyotr Andreanov.
Really? Wow.
There we go. To Vancouver. And wow, cool.
It's Jean and I had a tentative deal if he didn't if Andrianov wasn't there for him, but for me to acquire that pick.
Okay, that makes Mason West the new best player available. And Anaheim Dan is up on the clock here. So we're flying through these. I did not think Andreanov would go. I thought he might even slip to the third round. So Jean Brisson has bigger balls than you or I, Jean.
Yes, he does. And you know what? Didn't he just make it to the Stanley Cup final?
Yeah.
So I guess he knows more than you and I.
Hey, don't say that live. All our faithful viewers are watching. They might stop watching our show.
It's not hard to
What did he say live? I missed that.
that
Yeah.
Jean Brisson is smarter than Steve and I.
But he's not as good looking.
As you.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Anaheim Ducks. The Anaheim Ducks. Wow, look at me.
Look at these guys, friggin' players falling, eh? It's pretty wild, but you know, you only have one pick in the second round, and it's you have tough choices to make. But this guy, I think, you know, he's being given an opportunity, and he'll be able to work on his development and career, and he'll be a starter. And I will select the Michigan prospect player who's played for Brampton Steelheads, Jack Ivankovich.
Oh wow, goalie coming off the board here.
You know what? Like skill wise, I think he's the best goalie in the draft, skill wise. The only question is, will he grow to 6'1", 6'2"? His dad is 6'4", 6'5". If he grows that much, I think you just ended up with the best goalie in the draft.
I think he's the best goalie in the draft personally, and the fact that he's committed to Michigan and basically he's being told that he's getting the starter's position, he's still a bit of room to grow. I think he's going to grow another couple of inches personally. So even at 6'1", 6'2", I think you know, reminds me a bit when I selected Dustin Wolf back in the day, and look at him now, and but yeah, I always liked picking a goalie like that. That's that has something to prove, and they prove people wrong. So, I mean, there's a lot of players still that's available, but you just don't know if they're gonna make it. And I believe that Jack Ivankovich is going to make it, especially being selected by Nashville and given that opportunity. So,
Okay, well, you're the goalie guru in our league, man. So I'll
Yes.
take your word for it.
Well, it's been a blast, guys, and keep it up. Keep up the good work, eh? Appreciate
Okay.
it.
Thank you.
Have a good one, Dan.
Okay, take care, guys.
You take care.
Okay, back
Bob, you
to Edmonton.
Oh, a long time, guys. Yeah. Well, Dan had me a little worried there when he started talking goalie because, yeah, another one's coming off the board now. I thought he was going to go for my guy. I'm going for the guy Vancouver picked, Alexei Medvedev.
Yeah, they're talking about him being like the next big goalie in Vancouver. So,
Well, goalies have some good luck in Vancouver. It seems they seem to turn out pretty well. I'm a Canucks fan as well, and yeah, go for the Russian. They turn out well often too.
okay, so that's three of the first four picks here in the second round. Jean, you're on the clock with two picks back to back. Are you going to keep that streak going? And well, I was going to say goodbye to Bob, but bye, Bob. Thank you for picking. So you have two picks.
Yes, I do. I have back-to-back picks. And the reason why I tried to acquire pick 34 was because I was sure that Anaheim was going to take my guy. And when he said he's going to be a future starter, I'm like, that's it. He's taking my guy. But he didn't. And then the Oilers were saying, well, you know what? I'm going to take a Russian goalie. I'm like, this is crap. Like now he's going to take my guy, but he didn't.
Oh, you're not taking. I just figured out who you're taking. You son of a bitch.
I'm going to take Semyon Frolov.
Oh,
I need.
I love
That's
this
the
kid.
one area that I need, and from everything that I've read, looked at the highlights, because I don't watch all the games for out of the MHL.
You can actually watch them, eh? You can
So
actually watch those games live. I'm just saying.
you can, but let's say that the quality of the is not there. It's not I don't think they have HD in Russia.
No.
So that's the guy I wanted at 37, and I even considered, if when I was at 27, to stay there and take him at 27. So I'm extremely happy to be able to get him there. And
like Bill Zonin level happy?
Yes. And yes, I know that I'm looking at 5 to 7 years before he comes on my team, but I'm extremely happy to get him.
Yeah, no, I think he's this was easily one of my 5 best goalies in this year's draft. So well done.
Thank you.
Okay, the prochaine choix.
So I'm gonna shock everyone again with this one. Not Daniil Prokhorov. I was all over the place with this guy. At first, when I first started to heard about him, did some research, I was like, "Ooh, I need him." And then I did some more research. I'm like, that guy won't pass the puck. Like but you know what? I did more research and looked at more highlights. It's not just him, it's the guys that he's playing with that yeah, I don't think he had confidence in them to keep him, for him to do something. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna take a shot. I've got a lot of draft picks, and a lot of prospects, and if he does pan out, he's gonna be really good. So really, really happy. And I traded pick number 39 to the Kraken, And right now, I'm kicking myself, even though like it was a good deal for me, because there's a guy that I want that is there.
Yep. There's lots of that right now. Lots
Yeah.
of it. Especially
So,
with goalies going 4 of the 6 fixers so far.
yeah. So
Okay, Zach, you're up. Oh, Ian. Ian is coming in. I'm guessing that we have a trade to announce. We should get a trade button.
yes,
We should get a trade button.
we need we'll get our
Trade button.
uh,
Sorry, Ian. Ian, Max Shabanov's gone. Sorry, you're to blame. Sorry, Ian.
Yeah,
Ian, Max Shabanov's gone.
I know he's gone. I know he's gone, but you know, I'll quote Matt Waters. If you got to get your guy, get your guy.
yeah.
That's right.
I know he's gone, but you know, I'll quote Matt Waters.
Got to turn off the sound off the YouTube video. Mute it.
Oh,
Otherwise, it freaks me out. I'm sorry.
yeah, we got to do that. Trying to join again here, guys. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yep. We can
Okay.
hear you fine. We can just also hear us because
Not anymore though, right?
not anymore.
No,
Yeah.
we're good.
So yeah, I traded my second round pick this year, pick 61, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, to the Kraken. My third next year.
Okay, I don't need to know all
Yep.
of it. I just
And
want
I'll
to
just
know
tell
the-
you anyways, and 6 million to move up.
Okay. Cool. So,
Any
and
thoughts?
it'll be- sorry?
Any thoughts?
Oh, I have thoughts, but I'm not gonna name any names. Are you kidding me?
No, we're not throwing out names.
I have there's definitely like Shabanov was not my number one off the board pick. So
Okay. Yeah, no,
I'm worried you're gonna take him though.
this is a player that I saw as a bantam. He played for Rink Hockey Kelowna under Jerome McGinley at our local tournament, and one of the best skaters I've seen. He fell in the NHL draft, but I don't think he falls here. So I had to move up to get my guy. I'm taking Cameron Schmidt.
Oh, okay. Actually, did you watch our show last? Because Jean and I
did,
talked
which
about it.
which I was not happy with because I was hoping to get him. I was hoping to get him at 61. So I knew I wouldn't get Shabanov at 61. I thought that I was hoping to get Schmidt there. He is a dynamo. And a couple years ago, I waited in the second round because I wanted another guy that I saw at our hockey tournament, which was Logan Stankoven. And Jean took Stapchuk, who was my number one, and then Gage came in and took Stankoven. And I kicked myself for not moving up, and I just did not want to do that again this year.
Okay. Well, the one question I have is, do you have pictures of Cameron Schmidt hanging out with your daughter?
No, I do not. I do not. Yeah, no, I do not. I'd still like to get those guys, but just for the personal connection. I still have Cone Zemer, who's one of the guys I like. So
One of the things I heard lately after he fell so much in the NHL draft was that there was some attitude issues.
oh yeah.
Have
Yeah,
you
there
heard
was
anything about that, or is that
Yeah,
BS?
no, there was rumors of that as well back in the tournament when we were here with the scouts, that he was a selfish player, this and that, and only put in the work. He wanted the puck and he wanted to be the one that scored. But ultimately there's no denying the talent, and I love the fact that he went to Dallas. So the right location, the right team, they're okay with the smaller guys, and he's just, I think he will make a Team Canada team coming up here, and everyone will see his skill for what it is. And I'm not scared of the small guys. You look at Cole Caulfield, look at Stankoven, you look at that, and when someone can skate like that, yeah, you can't pass it up. You can't teach skating.
No.
Yeah.
I love this kid. It was just there were the issues I had with him were like I don't know about attitude and things like that. My issues were more of what he was doing on the ice didn't always seem like the smartest plays.
No,
but that's
you're not wrong.
what coaching is for, right?
Yeah,
So
you're not wrong. And he's in Vancouver. I think he's going to be a great player. I looked at my issue was I thought Jean was not going to take him with all his Panther picks. I thought that he's not Jean's type of player, but I got worried about Bob, and I got worried about Nashville. And funny enough, I'm in another league that Bob and Vince are in, and Vince took him And Bob and Vince are related, and Vince took him in like the last pick of the first round in that other league. So I was like, yeah, if they're talking, this guy's possibly on Bob's radar, and Bob's got too many picks ahead of mine and Predators. I got to jump up there and then see what I can do.
Well, you got him, and I have nothing but like I actually like this kid. I think he went way too late in the NHL draft.
So do I. So do I. I kind of like the fact that he dropped in the NHL because he came on my radar with the pick. But then you guys talking, like I said, and everything else, I was like, yeah, I don't think he's going to be there.
I take that as a compliment that
Yeah.
Sean and I are influencing how the draft is going.
Yeah, and it's always nice. It's always nice to have, a couple prospects in a trade that someone might want. I still love all my prospects. I find them hard to cut.
It's the same. It's the same. And
But-
that's why these two guys came up with an idea of adding another 5 players onto everybody's roster.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe you've seen us talk about it on the show a few times.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I like the off the board guys. I like the guys that have the high upside. I got a couple other Russians that I'm still hanging on to, hoping for that are on my prospect list that are still, one of them got traded to Vancouver, Safanov. So I'm hoping he comes over. Like I said, there's guys that I'm high on my list that other people aren't tracking. I do a lot of off the board research. So like if I ever showed you my list, I'm sure there's a lot of guys on there that who's that? Like I pretty much I ignore a lot of the honestly I ignore a lot of the NHL draft.
I have like 40 forwards on my draft list, my off the board list. So.
Nice. Oh no, so then you're right there. But I probably have less than 10 guys from this NHL draft on my list. Let's put it that way. So
cool.
Yeah.
So that's it for you from the first 2 rounds, or
yeah, that's it for me for the first 2 rounds. I unless something changes, I don't think I'm going to move up and snag something. But if you never know. I'll be watching, listening, but we'll carry on. And I realized last night I got just from an admin point, I got the website updated. I made a couple posts, but I realized I had not tallied the NHL draft pool. So that's the last thing I have to do. And I think that we're then up to speed with everything else. So
okay.
So Ian,
yep.
I just got 2 messages.
Yep.
He was going to go at 41, and if he didn't go at 41, he was going to go at 42.
Yeah, there you go. So I'm glad I got the guy. I haven't checked. I got a bunch of I got 70. I got a bunch of messages. Sifton was taken at 57. Yeah. So
great trade.
Thank you.
That must make you feel good because
it does.
You just went right in front of everybody.
Yeah,
and
go ahead.
You know what? I'm surprised you were able to make a trade with Zach because usually he doesn't like.
He's hard to make deals with, eh?
Yeah, well, I'll spill the beans. Zach's coming on next. He made a trade with Kalen at 40 because I reached out to Kalen first and he just traded it.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
So yeah, so Zach still gets his guy because he asked me if it was the guy that he wants. I said no, so that he was willing to make this deal. So
okay.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Okay. Awesome job as always.
Thank you.
Take care.
All right, bye.
Okay, so I guess that breaks the news. Zach's coming in here. I'm just going to get a charger for my phone, so we'll give Zach a minute. Coming in to make his pick here.
Can you guys still hear me? Because I took my headphones out earlier.
Can you still hear you? Yes.
All right.
We weren't hearing you before you were logged in, so.
Yeah. We have another trade to announce.
Well, yeah, Ian already sort of.
Yeah, I know. I was watching. Yeah, that's
okay, what's it?
The Kraken have traded. Actually, nothing that you need to worry about in 2025, but the Seattle Kraken now have pick 40. And pick 47.
Wow.
Just so you know what I gave up. I gave up Washington and Toronto second next year and $4 million. Just too many good people are falling, so
So you have 40, 47, and 48, correct?
Yes, and then I have Sabres, yeah. Oh, there.
61.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go.
The Seattle Kraken, I mean how to say his name properly, but we're short form. Honestly, I thought he was in the first round, and then he kept on falling. But we are taking from the London Knights, Hunter Bruce-Wet. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, that's who we're taking.
You mean Henry?
Bruce
Davidge.
Oh yeah,
It's
sorry.
Henry, by the
Is it
way.
Henry? Sorry, yeah, sorry.
Hunter's
Both-
already been
yeah,
drafted.
That's right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Henry. Sorry.
Bruszewicz. Henry Bruszewicz is now a member of the Seattle Kraken.
Yep.
There you go.
All right.
Slipped out of the first round and onto your roster.
I'll see you guys at pick 47.
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Okay, so we got Henry Bruszewicz going to Seattle,
Yeah.
and we have the Minnesota Wild up on the board. I will text Jake.
I'm texting with him right now.
Oh, okay. You trying to trade? You're trying to trade. Because there's a guy I really want to, but I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I won the lottery already today. So
Oh, so do I, but some of us, as Ian says, some of us are addicted to the draft.
well, there's still like I don't know. I got 2 forwards, and I planned on getting one of the as a D. But there's still so many D out there right now that I'm not too worried.
Okay, he's considering my offer, so give him a minute. Okay, he'll pass on my offer, so he'll make his pick.
Okay. Now the texting with Nashville starts.
Yes.
I believe Carolina's discussing with Nashville as well, so you better get in there. And it's a real go-getter, the assistant general manager in Carolina. That's
No, listen. Oh,
yeah. He sent me. He asked me what it would take to get the pick, and I'm like, I don't have it. So did I send it to him? You are. So we'll give Jake. We'll put him on the clock now. Give him 2 minutes. We're pretty good for time right now.
okay.
So it was like 5 o'clock. I might be. Let's go. Yeah, Mason West still the best player available. He's what did he go like 27, 29 in the draft? 29, I think it was 29. Yeah, he went at 29. Making sure everyone else has been taken here. I didn't know you liked Frolov, Joe.
Yeah. He's been on number 1 on my list for at least a month.
You kept that well hidden from me.
Yes, I've because like I was hoping to get him in the second round, and like later, like second, third round, and then he went early in the second round, and then like I know in the DCHL goalies go early, so I was like, okay, I have to.
Okay, Jake, we've given you a couple minutes here.
He's typing.
Oh, to you?
He's sending it to you.
So he typed, I'm sending it to Steve, and then he's going to start typing to me. Why wouldn't he just send efficiency of actions? Okay. What could I offer to get into the second round? Because holy crap. Oh, okay. The pick is in. Going to Minnesota Wild from the USNDP, center Jack Murtagh. There's a solid player.
He's been going up the draft list quite a bit. He was dropping for a while, and now and up to the draft he was going up. Even though he fell out of the first round, at one point I think he was dropping a little bit more than that. So very high skill. I don't think he'll be a point producer in the NHL.
No.
But I think he's going to be a good middle six forward. So second or third line center or winger. So good pick from Minnesota.
Hey, so did you end up making a deal with Nashville?
A potential deal if my guys are there for 45.
Oh, okay. So he wants to keep his pick at 42.
42 and 44 you wanted to keep.
Have you messaged Randy yet?
No, I didn't. Are you messaging Neil?
No, I did already message him. But
okay.
What I am doing is messaging Randy.
Okay. I was going to do that, but.
Well, forget it now because he just took the guy I was trying to trade up to get. Milton Gastreen is now a member of the Nashville Predators. I love this kid. Wasn't he captain of the Swedish team at the World Under-18s?
I think so. Good pick. Good pick. Good pick.
Randy. Okay, so Randall Miller is up. Minnesota, Winnipeg Jets. Okay, he's logging in. He'll make the pick live. I take it Gastrin wasn't the guy you were.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna try to trade with Randy to get it. This Gastrin slipping is kind of crazy.
Randall.
It's Rando.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Can you all hear me? I had to switch my
Yes.
headset.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so like some of these picks that came through, I'm not gonna lie, there was almost like I think a lot of people were gravitating to the same guys. Even this Milton Gastrin pick, he was on my list for where I'm at. But for me, I can't be too disappointed because uh, I like when NHL teams trade up for guys. So because it shows that they have a lot of interest in them, and I think sometimes the player's talent gets kind of lost because of like the trade up. And luckily, in this particular circumstance, like it's Chicago, who's like my first favorite team, right? So I'm stayed on this late to go BPA for Mason West. Um, Very excited for another Blackhawks prospect. I think it's like my fourth one that's first round talent, but per the NHL draft. But I got a lot of them last year, and I get another one this year, even though I passed on them for Misa earlier tonight. So,
Well, he's a guy we've talked a lot about, Mason West. There's a lot of skill there. There's a lot of upside. So
yeah, I don't know if he was a true first round talent, but I'm in the second round here, and also I think sometimes those curve grades, right? Because you lose when you trade up, and I think that gets kind of like weighs against the trade, and people like, or hey, what? But for me, what the upside for me as a sim leaguer is it means there's interest, and they're going to commit to him potentially, right? And give him the time to develop, and they see something that they like. So there's a few prospects that were on my map because of that this year. Like they kind of made the scouts or the pro writers kind of raise their eyebrow.
So, Randy, that's the guy I have a potential deal for 45 with.
Oh,
really,
well, you can blame Ian and everybody else who's going to take Cam Schmidt. So because this kind of set a lot of things in motion.
So
So
that's the guy I was. So there's still another guy I'm hoping to get, but that was the number one guy on my list right now, and I was looking to get him. And I don't know if you heard that, but the Kings traded back um, in the hope of getting Mason West and an additional pick, and the Blackhawks moved ahead of the Kings because they heard that the Kings were going to take Mason West. So
so Kalen used to be my rival in the Central. So like anytime I could just stick it to people, I love it. But I guess like anybody just out there, don't scoop my Stars or my Hawks. All right, I'm moving for them. I'm moving for them. If they're available. It's on the radar. That's open.
So-
It's open knowledge.
okay,
So
so as a Blackhawk fan, are you as high on Nestersil as I am?
I thought it was a good pick. I do, and I think they have a really good prospect pool, and I think any Hawk right now is going to be great because they didn't have the good free agency they were hoping for. So like, yeah, it's not so much as talent as much as I think he's going to get a look, and I think and a lot of this is just about getting looks. So I don't blame you for taking him when you did, and I think any first rounder that Chicago takes right now for the next like probably another 2 years, you got to give him a look for sim hockey. You're going to get that prospect probably rated faster, I would think. That's just the way it is now until they start getting those vets. I think you just got to do it.
okay,
Cool.
Randy. Thank you. Is that it for you for these 2 rounds?
Yeah, that's my last one for the round. So I'll see you guys in the virtual or the snake draft when we get to the non-live portion. But good show, guys. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay, take care.
So
And I have pick 44 in for the Predators. I'm going to post that. A guy I loved, Jacob Rombach, big defenseman. Bit of a project, but big guy with good defensive upside. We got okay. Columbus has made a trade. Okay, so the Oilers have picked up pick number 56, and Columbus gets pick 63. Blue Jackets. And 74, which is in the third round. Okay, so this puts Predator still on the clock. Did you make a trade with him, or what was the?
Yeah, we made a trade, and I traded him Boston second 2026, Seattle third 2026, and $5 million for 45.
Okay, so this is the Panthers.
Yeah.
I feel like I could guess who you're taking here.
Well, I have two guys. My number one guy was Mason West that I wanted, and that's why I was trying to trade back in ahead of 50, and now I have two guys that I'm high on, but I'm gonna take Shane Van Saggy.
Yeah,
at 45.
Okay, so
it's the description for that guy is violence. That's a description. He's just a violent power forward.
Yeah. Okay, so we have to figure out who the BPA is.
BPA is
Blake Fiddler.
Yes. Is it the Red Wings pick now?
Yeah. Okay, let me look here. I have to do this without him seeing my screen. He's asked me if a player is available. He is available. Okay, I just want to confirm something before I make the pick so that we don't have a mistake.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to announce this pick, Jean, and if you don't mind, just checking to make sure that he's still available.
Okay.
The Detroit Red Wings are selecting an off-the-board guy, Philip Hollander.
Sorry?
Philip Hollander.
Yes, he is.
He is available.
I just saw the list from Ian this morning, and he is. And I'm gonna ask Ian to confirm through text with us. But yeah. I just saw his name. And I'm gonna go back to Ian's message from this morning.
Yeah, I just want to make
to
sure.
make sure.
Just want to make sure before Zach picks that
Just to
it's
make
legit.
sure, I'm gonna.
I think it is. I checked on. He is not part of another organization, and
He was part of Ian's message from this morning.
Yeah.
That I read.
I'll make sure. Just so you know, I do this with every off the board pick that I haven't done this before. Yeah, no, he's good. He's good.
Yeah, Ian
Okay,
confirmed.
yeah,
Ian's good
confirmed
to be.
it. We're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Philip Hollander is now a Detroit Red Wing. This is the guy paying attention. Obviously paying attention. Good job. Good job, Trevor. Okay, so Seattle is on the clock.
Yeah. Says the Sharks, his contract with the Shark ended and as a prospect, and he was not signed as an RFA.
Yeah.
Oh, and Ian is disappointed because he was high on his list.
Well, that's like makes it even better.
I know, eh?
Alrighty.
I'll admit this one. I didn't catch this that he was that he'd been signed with Pittsburgh, so he was not on my list. Okay, Zach.
Are you ready?
Pick 47 and 48.
Pick 47. The Seattle Kraken are proud to select from the Boston College of the NCAA, William Moore.
William Moore.
And pick number 48. The Seattle Kraken are proud to select from the United States National U18 team, Blake Fiddler.
He's the guy that I was debating between taking Van Sagi or Fiddler.
I was going to take him in the
At
first
45.
round if I hadn't gotten Bills on. Like
At 29.
I love this kid. That's fine.
Yeah,
So,
I totally forgot about. I totally forgot he wasn't taken until you guys had to figure out the BPA, and then it was Detroit's pick. I'm like, oh, please don't BPA, please.
yeah,
I know. Alrighty, we'll see you guys. I think I what.
Okay.
This makes Carter Amico best player available.
All right, see you guys.
See you.
Yeah. Carter Amico is now best player available. Nashville is back on the clock again. Oh, yeah, I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get Blake Fiddler, but what are you going to do? There was no way I could trade up. I didn't have enough assets to. That I was willing to
I
give
just
up.
I have too many like I have a lot of defensemen. If I wouldn't have picked up Merdka in the first round, I would have went after Fiddler. But since I picked up Merdka in the first round, I figured.
Imagine how the draft would be different right now if you had taken Carbonneau instead of Merdka at that pick.
Yeah, yeah, it would have. Because I don't know how
The
much
whole
Merdka
draft
would have dropped. I think he would have dropped more.
I think so.
So.
And I like Merdka. I think I like Merdka more than the average person. So I think that's a good pick. I just thought it was funny that you took him with your after last year's draft, where you ranged up so many good defensemen.
I just think that it's the value was there at 13.
I swear to God, Neil is looking at my draft board because this is another D that I was really
Yeah.
big on.
So guess who I was going to take at 50 right now?
Well, I'm guessing Kurban Limatov.
Kurban Limatov was going to be my pick at 50.
Oh, if he wasn't Russian, if this kid was from Medicine Hat or something, he would have been a first round pick.
I agree. Very high on him. And yes. So now I'm at 50. I didn't think that he was going to take him.
See, Neil's actually pretty good at this draft thing. That was the one thing I knew when I
Can we go back
invited
to
him into
the old Nashville GMs?
BPA. Sorry, Neil, you're not allowed to take good guys. You're going to have to just
I
BPA.
know.
It's the
Just
rule
take
about the
guys that
Nashville
suck.
GM.
Or don't take guys that are on my list. Take guys that are on Ian's list. Okay. I will take Max Sudnicka.
Yeah, you're going to have to spell that for me.
P-S-E.
Oh, Seneca. E-S-E-N-I. Is it
Sudnicka.
C-K?
Yeah.
Is it C-K? Okay.
C-K-A.
Yeah.
I-C-K-A.
I can spell better than you can pronounce it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is another guy that I like. So well done.
Thank you.
Okay, so this brings Jacobus back up on the board. Up. BPA is Carter Amico, a big defenseman.
Yes.
Where was he drafted from? Was it Chicago?
In the WHL.
No, but no. What team drafted him in the NHL?
Oh.
Philly.
Uh.
Philly. I just looked it up.
Yes, Philly. Sorry.
He was with the USNDP, maybe. Yeah, he's with the USNDP. Carter Amico might be going to Chicago. Oh, he's looked at my message, so there's hope.
I didn't see Mark, the assistant GM from Carolina, made me an offer that I would have accepted. And after Limatov was drafted, for me to drop 2 spots. And I just saw it after I made the pick.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's too bad.
Yep, it is. So
Okay, so I'm gonna. You there? I hate forcing BPA, so if he's there, okay, he's there. I much prefer letting guys take who they want. So we'll have to do a big show at the when the draft is entirely done, like we do, and go over
Yeah.
everybody's, give everybody a ranking. That's one of my favorite shows of the year. Really gets under some GM skin when we don't give them an A+.
It makes some GM come on the show.
Yeah, Ian, thank you. Just give Ian a D. Cameron Schmidt, what a piece of garbage he is. You get a D. Actually, I do like the Cameron Schmidt pick. Not gonna lie. I like it like the Justin Poirier pick last year. Take home run swings.
He's going to the NCAA this year, eh?
Who, Justin Poirier?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but that's good. I think a lot of these kids should do that.
Yeah. It's I think like while we're waiting for the Blackhawks to make a pick, I don't know if you saw or if any guys saw the part of the new collective agreement between the NHL and the Players Association is that they each team can send one 19-year-old to the AHL every year. That's huge.
I saw that.
That is huge because, like, a guy like Sam Dickinson should not be going back to the OHL. And if he's his other choice was to go to Europe or to go to the NCAA. Well, if he's not somebody that wants to go to class and wants to play more than 40 games a year, like, that's not a good option for him.
My only worry with that, John, is some 19, like, there are men in that AHL league who their sole purpose is to crush guys. And I just don't want to see. I just don't want to see, because I remember Cole Perfetti played. It was the COVID year where they allowed him to do it.
Yeah.
And like those kids, they're little and they have a big giant target on their back. Like, it can get nasty.
Yes, I know. But a guy like, and we're not talking about everybody. We're talking about like high-end guys that are still not good enough to play in the NHL, but way too good to play junior hockey and don't want to go to the NCAA or go play in Europe. Or their other choice is they play 9 games in the NHL, then they go down to the American League for a 2-week conditioning stint, after not playing, and then they go to the World Juniors, and then they go back to junior for the second half of the season. Hopefully that they'll be traded to a good team that will have a long run. But to me, that was not always a good situation because you're starting the NHL, which is good. You're getting a shot at the NHL, and you're getting an opportunity to learn. And then you go ride the buses in the American League, and then you go to World Juniors, and then you go back to the, like, there's no consistency in your coaching.
You're I love the idea of it. I really do, because I think it is important for these kids to learn how to do that.
And I'm happy that it's not a free for all, that it's one player per NHL team.
Yeah, and I guess if you're the GM, you just got to make sure you're picking the right person for them.
Yeah,
like Sam Dickinson, I think would be a fine selection for that.
This is perfect for him because I think he's way too good for the OHL.
Okay, so we do have a couple picks in here. Theo Stocksalius went to the Blackhawks, and Carter Omiko just went to Carolina. I tried to get him to come on to.
Sorry, I was rambling on.
That's okay. That's okay. That's good. This makes Peyton Kettles the best player available. Can you just double check that, John? Make sure I haven't messed up.
Yes.
I
Let me
believe it is Peyton
confirm.
Kettles.
Yes. Peyton Kettles.
Okay. Okay. So Nationals up again. I feel like
For two picks.
it's us just announcing Neil's picks here. You again. Which Jean pick are you taking this time? Theo Stocksalius, he's a forward.
Yes.
Go through all this stuff when I'm done. I'm at 54. Okay. Another USNDP. Cole McKinney off the board. And that's Nashville again. Oh, this is a pick that I don't want to say is controversial. Ivan Ryabkin going to Nashville. I guess when you got this many picks, you can take the shots like that, right? Because
Exactly.
this is
That's
a
a shot.
definite home run swing.
It could be a grand slam, or it could be a strikeout.
Yeah.
Strikeout
This
looking.
kid's got one of the best passers I've seen in this year's draft. But he is a head case from what reports are. Okay, Trevor, Utah. How come it still says hockey club? It doesn't say Mammoth.
That would be a isn't it Mike that made that list?
What for? No, this is I make that list. The one that gets posted, I make it, and then Mike creates the. I don't know how to do the Google Sheets thing.
Okay.
So Mike does that. Okay, so even Ryabkin's up. Trevor Sifton, you are now on the clock. Trevor did tell me he might have some issues logging in today. Scroll that far. You are up. And Saggy's gone.
He's talking trade.
Oh, is he?
Not Ian. Is it? It's yeah. He's talking trade. I'm with me actually. Sorry.
Are you trying to trade in?
Yeah, again. I have a sickness.
You do. You do. You need to let things go. You need to walk away sometimes, Jim. I swear, if you could walk away with 50 guys just in one draft, you would.
I know, but there's so many guys that I like that are still there.
I hear you. This is why I can't play the NHL games, like the Xbox game, because I just spend all my time at the draft. So you'll announce whether you made a trade or not.
Zach is telling me I have a problem.
Okay, Zach, the only person in the league who should not be commenting.
Zach, you are the kettle calling the pot black.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, so wait a minute. I'm just confirming we made a deal, but I'm just confirming for which pick. Give me 30 seconds here. Waiting for Trevor. Because Ryabkin was his pick right now. Was the guy he
Really?
wanted.
Wow, I'm surprised. Rabkin was as close to not drafting, like not draftable, to me as a guy
Okay.
could be.
So I will draft right now at 55. I gave him a second and a third 2026 for 55.
Okay, so you're picking at 55.
Yeah, I'm picking at 55. And I'm going to take Cooper Simpson from drafted 79, I think, by the Boston Bruins.
I love it. This was a prospect that scouts loved or didn't have on their board. Like he was, you either loved this kid or you hadn't heard of him.
Yeah, it's I was going to take him at 50, but Seneca was too good to pass up. So I said, you know what, I'm going to try to trade back into the end of the second round to acquire him. So I'm done.
You're done?
I'm done.
You say that now.
I'm done.
It's like John needs to turn off the computer and walk away right now.
I know. Like, can I just walk away right now?
Okay, Bob?
Hello again, guys.
I hope I just took your pick because guys have been taking my pick just before me.
I've been doing so much freaking quick jaunting and scribbling and cutting and like I think I got it right what I want to do here now. Okay, so I'm gonna go for Matthew Guard.
Matthew
Oh, I was just
Guard,
looking at him.
like 6'4", 6'5" center.
6'5", yeah.
Red Deer. Red Deer, Alberta.
So
Yeah.
It's 2 T's.
So that's me, and that's it for my day.
Oh, you've had a day.
Yes, it's been fun. Thanks a lot, guys, and good luck on the rest of your way. And yeah, see you on Facebook with the rest of the picks.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ciao.
Bye.
Okay, so Trevor's back up here.
Now Trevor's back up.
Oh. Yeah, the only guy I feel like I've missed out on is Blake Fiddler at this point. Peyton Kettles is still best player available. Still some off the board guys. We only had 2 so far taken, one in the first round and one in the second round here. Okay. Well, Trevor, based on your text this morning, I'm really happy to see the background that I'm seeing right now. And then he turns. I assumed you might just be in a different room in the house. So
No, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. One second. There we go. Yeah, we were gonna take Ryabkin there. We thought the boomer bust was worth it with 3 second rounders. So
that's fair.
We are gonna select Nathan Bem with the 57th overall pick.
There we go. And he is Kamloops guy.
You know what? Like I've heard some guys are really high on him, and then some others are not so high. And like the skill was there, but they just didn't like the consistency when he didn't have the puck. So
Yeah,
You
no,
still have your assistant, your director of scouting, I believe is what you called him last year.
I do. I have him on the phone right here.
so I think at 57 is a good pick to take because he's got upside. And
Yeah.
right now that's what you're looking for, right?
Yeah, I'm not in a rebuild, so I'm really just looking for guys with a high level of skill. So we'll see
Yeah.
how it goes, but I'll be back on here shortly.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Jake. Jake is up again. Yeah, it's funny at this part of the draft because somebody can be coming up with anybody. It's the same thing with the NHL draft, right? At this point, people were just throwing names out.
Yeah. And it's, you know what? Like I fell in love with Cooper Simpson and who's the other guy? Frolov and uh Limatov. So they were high on my list.
Yeah,
I was willing to
let's
pay
look.
up to get them.
Let's look where Limatov was on mine. Limatov was pretty high on my list.
So at this point, it's is there do you have guys that you like? So
Limatov was
Ian
41 on my list.
traded up to the early in the second round to get the guy that was drafted late in the third round. And good thing that he did because he wouldn't have gotten the guy that he wanted. So it all depends what we like and what our list is.
If Jake needs a minute here, we'll give him a
Okay.
minute. Yeah, it's really hard for me to trade up though. Like there has to be like I'm getting a guy that I really see the value in. It's just too many guys that you like slip.
Yeah, it's but and I keep going back to what Matt Waters said. If you like your guy, go for him because if he's not there, you're going to regret it. So and you know what?
I guess I'm luckier, I guess, because I don't do that. And then the guy I kind of wanted anyway is still there, right?
Yeah, and sometimes that happens. Like I didn't move from where I was. I got Frolov and Prokhorov.
Yep.
So, and I didn't move from where I was, and I got Caleb Denoyer. So, uh,
Yeah, Danoy. He definite NHLer, definite like second line center kind of guy, right?
that's who I'm seeing him. That's where I see him as my second line. Second, he's going to be a second line center in Utah, and he's going to be a good combination with Tisha Ginla. So,
Okay, the pick is in. Let's spell the name right. Benjamin Kevin or Kevin or
Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin. Yes, it's. I
From
always
Des
want to
Moines?
say Kevin, but it's Kevin. Ben Kevin.
Yeah. Are you messaging Sean?
No, but I I will right now because he should be
He's got two
close
picks here.
because I just messaged him about trading.
Okay. We're almost done.
I know. And then we're starting round three
Round
right
three.
away. Just so you know.
Are you picking in round three?
No, I don't have any more picks for the rest of the draft.
You're done the entire draft?
I'm done the entire draft. I drafted 8 players in the first 2 rounds. So
Okay, I just got somebody's picks for the 6th round. Somebody sent me a list.
So with pick 59, the Penguins are drafting Sean Barnhill. I think he was the 3rd round pick.
He's a big defenseman, if I'm remembering correctly. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
Chicago drafted him, maybe? Why do I feel like it was Chicago? Oh, it's the Rangers. Okay, and another pick coming in for the Penguins.
Still waiting.
Oh.
He's typing.
You get the play-by-play of the
I know.
Pittsburgh's done a good job of getting some good players into their system.
Peyton Kettles.
There we are. Okay, this puts Seattle back up, and we have to look up who the next. Okay, Mertag, Furlov, Prokhorov, Spence. Eddie Jenberg is now best player available. There we go. And that's Zach is up.
Where
I'm sure
is
Zach
Zach?
will be messaging in here soon. Peyton Kettles. Wow. Just wow. When I think who I'm going to be getting in the 3rd round.
All right.
Okay, Zach, I have a feeling you're going with an off the board pick here. Am I wrong?
No, you are wrong.
Oh,
You're wrong here. Here's one. Alrighty. With pick 61. This is here 1 second. Let me turn off you on the YouTube here. Alrighty, with pick 61, the Seattle Kraken are selecting from the Kingston Frontenacs, Tyler Hopkins.
Nice pick. Hate the fact that he's got drafted by the Leafs, but very good quality.
Yeah.
Good
There you go,
quality.
gentlemen.
I think he's going to be a player.
I think so too, yeah. I hope so. Alrighty, we'll see you guys soon.
where did he get picked in the? Oh, he was 3rd round.
Third round, 75 or something like that, 74.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alrighty. Talk to you guys
Okay.
later.
Take care.
Now we're back to Utah.
'86. Hopkins got drafted '86.
Yeah. I will say the Leafs do tend to, they don't have as many picks, but they do tend to pick guys that find their way
They
to the
draft
NHL.
well.
Yeah. I think it's more their development system than it is their scouting, to be honest. I think they do a good job of bringing these kids along.
Yep. So Trevor and the Blue Jackets, isn't this Mig's first pick?
Yeah. It will be what hope because he traded back, right?
Yeah. And then Neil back. Neil's going to be the only one that has more picks than me, I think. And him and Zach.
Gentlemen,
Okay, Trevor.
Trevor.
With our last pick in the second round draft, second round here, we are going to select from the Swedish League, Jacob East Wozniak.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, from
I
Luleå.
like him. I was just looking at him earlier, but I already have too many players. So.
Yeah, were you gonna try and trade me for the pick?
No, I said I was done, but I was looking at him. I was like, I can't believe he's still there.
Yeah, my
He's
buddy
28
was,
on my list, Trevor. Like he's a first round level player in my mind.
Yeah.
So
yeah, my buddy was just asking me. He's like, I need you to double check that he's still available. It's like, yeah, he's there.
Mm.
He's like, okay, we have to take him.
yeah, he's good. Like I like the kid. So
Yeah.
I think the
And you
question
just
for
took
more is
Mig's guy. Mig just texting me.
yeah, no, that's good. That's good.
Right on. Okay, thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah.
You too.
Hang in there, buddy. Hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
Gatorade, your friend. Okay, Mig. I know Meg's gonna text. You won't come on.
Yeah, he's texting me. He's
I-
drafting a guy from Sweden.
Oh, I know who he's drafting. Then. Do you want me just to type it in? This is another guy that I was big on. This guy's 36 on my board. If it's who I think it is.
Eric Nilsson.
Yeah. From John Gardens. It's Nielsen, but it's two S's or one. I think it's just
one.
Okay, and
that's
one pick to go.
Neil.
Oh, Zach is trading into this pick.
Okay, wait a
what
minute.
a surprise. What a surprise.
How many picks is that for? Like, okay, you see now you're just proving that you have a sickness, and you probably thought that because I have 8 picks, he wanted to have 8 picks also in the first round, in the first 2 rounds.
John's not a good influence, I tell you. I need to stop talking to John. He's a bad influence.
Yep.
Hey, you see now you're just proving.
Hey, turn the sound down there, Zach.
Yeah, I do. Alrighty, I'm reaching with this pick, but reason why I got some extra picks so I can trade up. With the 64th pick, the Seattle Kraken are proud to select LJ Mooney.
Ooh. Tons of skills. He looked great at the development camp for Montreal.
He did.
So
he's got all the skill. It's just will he be able to do it in the NHL?
The trade is Steve. Round 3, Nashville now owns pick 72. And Nashville now owns pick 77.
That's a pretty big price to pay to go get LJ Mooney.
Now we're good.
No, it's fine.
All right,
Yeah, lots of picks.
I am now done with the 2025 DCHL
So,
draft.
how many picks did you have in the first 2 rounds?
A lot.
Okay.
All right, gentlemen.
There we go. So, just I guess, Jean, we close it off with any big surprises for players that went when they went, like big surprise.
No, not I like. You know what? I don't think so. I think guys went up a little bit. Like maybe the biggest surprise is again from Ian, jumping up to get Cameron Schmidt.
Okay. My big
And-
surprise was Andreanov going as early as he did.
Yes, I didn't think that he would be the second goalie drafted. But I was texting with Jean from Vancouver, and he's like he likes him as a prospect goalie, and the contract doesn't scare him away, and Russians develop their goalies pretty well, so
yep,
he was really happy. Yeah, not a lot of big surprise. I think there's the guys that like the draft, that want to draft, and then there's the guys that are trying to trade their players. It was nice to see, different strategies happening, and some people moving back, some people moving up, and some people moving out of this year to move into 2026. So
it's what makes it fun, right? Because you don't know who you're gonna get.
Yep. So
okay, so let's call it here, and I'll put up the thing for the third round and let people start making their picks.
If I can ask the guys, let us know how you think this went. If you liked it, if you liked having the 2 rounds. If not, we'll try to adjust and make things better. No.
I don't know. I like at least 2 rounds live like this.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
Like personally, I loved it. So.
Okay. So good luck in the 3rd and 7th rounds, and we'll have all stuff up for you guys to pick. So all the best. Thank you for making it quick. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.